mi afe ajoga wole yiyim nu yo ko mi afe ajoga wole wowom oko de do wo melo alo wo me ko de do wo me wa ndi ya mi ase nyareka evero. So this morning focus will just be on the one aspect of it because of time and the other things we have to do, and also to allow for you be mi aton as a point o menwe allow dadanyi a follow nwiria mi no come vide plus so be no me pete na wa akona mi tade mi le klaloa ekema mi demonam ne ma akọ wonaya akọ je mi afe egbe nkekia fe jedodoawo egome akpe mi afe nya salao ndia abale ike ko meje gome enea achoi vaye assembly ga no anyi aloje open keke evenyi no gome ike fia be woje gome choi vaye ta egbe wa awuenu eye le echope nu wo me a jesi dede vovovo de kade over eke le gome jeje me a no me yiwo menyona assembly fe municipal chief executive ade jesi ku hideka evedo abe anye honlo nye le dome yi de gameji fe nyaome la be gbelebele ti ade ike ye khozi le be ya nyemo mefia eva jebe ye nyame gbanto heva edome hia wokatai nenyebe wo emo mefia ike je dukokplo la heto asi ye anyame gbanto ava doma afi wo ike o khode dome ava wodo pakplea ano dome va ke mi afa assembly me toro ta flache horodio nami emenya so medemi aju akebe ma sere fimio ne municipal chief executive ano dome va hanya me gbanto since ho dome alo since o da sere ji onya je dom unless ye zomo ye nya me gbanto heaven dome medemi aju assembly to kon enya ya ten dielo fe assembly pete kule the attitude especially gamme gaimova dome ele yo wa o fe do ejichichi be yo jovo meva dome kaba ka wa chiji be ne yo jo kaba enye no gbanto ike emo mefia hede jesi be medo jijo nayo kene wa ano eji ano yiyim nene ma eke maba medo lo de gela fi agbugbo akọ ide fi ike wole be ne wa ayi kule susu ibe ameyo sedo gome enya be do wa dore gameji ayo ja kwe agano assembly eme awodo pakpele eye yenye enya akpagbanto ike edi echo iva ike mede mi aji tututu ni me no phone ko de productivity wonti pakpele mi afa gameji wowo le dome enye Ghana fa nya vivire iko lebe mi opete mi ale nkude enwonti ne mi jibe mi a adezo abedu ko ne mi le nkude mi afa gamonti abe mi do water flache akpa mi do water flache akpa ta yenye afodede ike MC ebe ya awo ede gameji mawo le assembly domen yila lo dowo law wo fe akpajia yenye ma odedego kemi aye jide eyoro ko mi aglobe akpa ike mi edo a anye nyanyu so nkata fe me globe enye nyanyu so mi bi agbe ya o katai kude. So just for all right, let me do it for our brothers. So at the General Assembly meeting, one of the issues, the municipal chief executive has identified to be a worrying one is the fact that the assembly has no lack of human capacity. They have all the requisite staff, but the only thing he said to be an issue is the commitment level of the workers, especially also when it comes to a timeliness. They are reporting time at work and the time they are to exit work. So he has he's trying to put in a measure, and the measure is transferring people when the need be, so that they can bring in people that he believes are ready to work at the assembly or with the assembly on time. So let's move on and now look at the internally generated funds. Nemie lenu fonku demia pe IGF onti abe assembly enea. Ndia ase nenyebe ote on le gawe ho alo mio mi le gahe. Eye hafi mi ava kponu yo mi le gahe de nu yo kole wowom. alunu yo deto mebe ne ye wawo okata ma da ode mi agbota mi no yo nye medododo ne mi ase eyo kata ke le internally generated fund ko kpuere ni minya sebe mebe IGF kwa enyama legbe ma ko yemie echoji kpuere be IGF ben wakata ne wa azonwea woka ega womede ike welebe ne wa aho le efe yame ta ole le kota ome first quarter, second quarter, third quarter fe ega hoho kata ale ike ga okoko eyeji a elebe miedu kometo ne wa anya ta mano wo deme yovugwe kule fegbe vide kule susube miaton ana amesiame ase enyayo hefo de go choiva yia wa va yeje gbe ne wa adodu kometo gbo. So the municipal chief executive believes that the good policies and programs that have graciously been approved for execution can only be dependent on the ability to generate the needed internal revenues to complement what the central government would transfer to the assembly. And they've also trying their best in resetting the revenue collection processes in ensuring that every revenue collected is accounted for. The care matokpongongwedeke ano ato afideke ayo. So lesusu matter. The municipal chief executive says he's resting to ensure that they generate more and more, and importantly make sure that what they generate comes into the assembly's coffers. So for the third quarter of the year, they projected 1,076,533.14. That's 14 pesos. And as at August 31st, 2025, they were able to collect 973,546.81 pesos, which they believe is about 90% of the total collection expected for the third quarter. Third quarter pe egayo woten ehwa yenye emacho assembly but afifia wala nkule debe yoten ho 90% of that. So per the record above, ike mehene namia miata wangbolebe assembly amela globo kemio jagbade miata nglobo jagbala be yonto kwesebe yo jagbagba le egama fe ehoho emega ko be ma asede fimio elena assembly be no to meto yo la joga ohema no wa ponu yi tutu tai yo le ajoga wo hemdo nu tutu tai la joga ohemdo a ne yo wa akpo alakpo be yo de to me kemi alenkude IGF budget cho January kakava said August mia ase akpamache. So budget performance from January to August ike mia akpo January to June target enyebe 3,229,600.14 yenye target ke eyu yenye actual so wa lo po yenye 2,600 stuff like 671,312.31 yenye percentage wise alo medal of ajia 83%. Ke le July vado Augusta eya mewe dongo ke maga ayu kenye 1,076,533.14 ke yoten hwa yenye 973,546.81 yenye mamada lafaji asieke 90% yoho. The target ebete no koko fofunu yi assembly le jijimbe ya kpo to January vasede Augusta ano abe 4,306,133.28 ake yoten wa oho fifi alo actuals yenye 3,644,859.12 that's pesos. Ta opete no medal of ajia okpo abe 85%. Yo wenye internally generated fan fenya le third quarter malaika gbalome elia yenye cho assembly gbo yiko hede go be wa domi eduoja gbo a yenye ema miele SSM ke le revenue fe hoho fe enya ma obe yo de dodo de otome dodo enye be assembly fe skeletal revenue staff yo dede o le vajaba apasimeten le ga ji ga hoho ji sum tutu ota mi fe mo me fia le gbogbolombe national service personnel yo me kpo he wo ho posting adewa ye jibeno wato hehe deka evedome eye wa agede miafenu tome akpede revenue collectors onu bless so be waten ahoga ole amesi especially over property market revenue play yo kata wenye FFVV yo kata mia hekwa wakpede assembly pe ajoga hola onti be waten ahoga onweta hehe nana ayeji wana hehe le dodo manu bene waten akpo wanama etefe no wase dogome ne wa awewa ide eji miaba asegbeda si evema yiko anyebe menyere kakwe le nuofo a mia ameyo fe nu fofo ala meyo fonu na mia aseyo ha opegbeda si yenye municipal chief executive fe nu fofo echo ivai
confidence you repose in me for granted. Honorable Presiding Member, I value the support and the goodwill that you have granted unto me. It is only a matter of time when the fruits of our collective sacrifices will bear fruits for all to see. Staffing positions in the Assembly. Honorable Presiding Member, as I have always posited, this our Assembly has no lack of human resource. We have a good blend of the requisite staff, and the only gap I see is for the staff to be up and doing. As you can see, let me be very plain here. Perhaps I'm the first person to come to this office. Since I have assumed office as the chief executive, I always, unless I'm not in town, I'm the first to come to this office. And for the past 6 months, exactly 6 months now, my observation has not been the best at all. So, as we move on, you are going to see me do certain things. Even if it is your mother, please go and advise her to do the right thing. Because what I'm going to do is that our rooms here are not spaces for you to come and occupy by 10 o'clock or by 11 o'clock. You come and sit down. By 2, 3 o'clock, you go. I will release most of the people here. Either the regional coordinating council is ready to take them, or they should be posted to other districts. I'm going to be very firm on that. I'm going to be very, very firm on that. So please, I'm informing you, Presiding Member, the execution of good policies and programs that you graciously approve for us to execute will largely depend on our ability to generate the needed internal revenue to complement what the central government transferred to us. This is the reason why I am not resting to ensure that we generate more and more, and importantly, make sure that what we generate comes into the Assembly's coffers. Honorable Presiding Member, we projected to collect for the third quarter of 2025 1,076,533 cedis, 14 pesos. And as at August 31st, 2025, we were able to collect 973,546 cedis, 81 pesos, being 90% of total collection expected for the third quarter of the year. We are left with the September figures to come. So So what I've just given you is for July, August for the third quarter. Honorable Presiding Member, per the records above, you will be tempted to agree with me that the revenue generation so far is good. But there's more that we can do, that we need to do to improve on what we have been able to achieve so far.
All right, ta yenye momefia pe egbedasi akpade pe nuchuchu yemeko kodudami dongo keleji ya mepe nyasla na nyebe Sofia Gedemiaja 105.1 Global FM pe ya vala enye ya kendi ya lemya pe wana pakpa ya miele nuchuchu konna micho Municipal Assembly pe takpekpe ike wo echo ivai o je gomecho wa wunu egbe enye the third meeting of the 9th General Assembly yenye ya lemmi agbodom kemiele nkude enu akpagban evia wonte ho afi kemie dofia penu chocho ikaga domi agba kude the District Assembly's Common Fund wonti ega over alomeva neneweva akpaya yemiedo na miafe ejedodoa ndia le speak out segment alo wana pakpagban tondia yenye eya ke le momefia pe enyanua enamie segomebe duko kporola John Dramani Mahama odasi ega home na assembly bewako awa wofe ngoyidowe yenye first and second quarter of the District Assembly Common Fund na 2025 as duly been released. Ike wode asile won fiabe gavado miafe assembly me ke hega over first and second quarter de miezan vohwa alo gale confesse me kokoko no le mere cheta pe wo gale me alo nu kawe wo bube wako egamao akwako wo nengebele toji atwana mi ogbedasi to 0203 766 500 0203 766 500 me akpada bede matawan chwe de fi ku mepo mia ahogbedasi do alo yoyo cho mi agbo ha elabenu sogbo fun ike mama o me anoda damde mi agbo video me yole mi akpom le Facebook ha ya fe gbedasi o avado ko mi le nkulem de assembly afe takpekpe yo wo fe nu chocho yo do de goa ye ya miele ekpopom ke District Assembly Common Fund ke choji dudu hegbo vade ho Municipal Assembly nene mi ekpo first quarter mi ekpo 2,220,957.52 yenye first quarter second quarter cheva mi ekpo 4,590,707.51. You are the first and second quarter of the District Assembly Common Fund for 2025. He came way jidudu ahead aselebe assembly newa azan. Ke wole gbogblombe assembly alo jidudu de dodo to mekple susuenye. That's the guidelines though you can regulate disbursement ekpakple ega ofezaza halo gaozaza enye disbursement low alo ale ike wako azan gawe ta gbogbo ale ike wono na cha omejibe ga ono aga no sigbe o wa no zamde nu yo mejebe nu azanga do wa obedodo ya ye eva fifia cho jidudu gbo a ele ale gbegbebe nu yi huntie obega na yikwa eya onko yiwa azanga do kas momefia namye se gombe nene maji ekwo ije yele zozom dogbe be ese yo dadi be no wa kpolo District Assembly Common Fund zaza eya je kwo ije ya azodo yema adalejio ke ode wona deka eva adewo tome ikebe yowa azagao akwakowo mepe nyasla omi no toji nemia asewo gba obe wa a design eye wa construct wa design eye wa to 24-hour economy model market le civic center lenyanwa wa global plans are far advanced mnemi va segbeda sie kwa miaga ase emedede tam nyama zoji kpokpokpo edeko evelia wa construct alwa to one number 3-unit classroom, okay, one number 3-unit classroom block for KG with auxiliary facilities le Banque RC School akpo hongwe suku hodeka iki akpo hongwe wa me eton leme make suku hodeka 6 unit classroom a block na primary with ancillary facilities le nyive ta nyive to ne miele to jindia eye gbo na miagbo enye eya renovation ayeji na 1 number 3 unit classroom block na JHS aye kokpede enufiala ofe do ofe wonti aglobe office le ziavi to ne miele to jia yenye eyike adomiagbo wow procurement of 2,000 pieces of monodex 2,000 pieces of monodex ta miaga akpo procurement of 1,800 dual desk ta desk yonye de ka America anome bla meve anome ike ma America no obe yiwa akpogbo be hechlema be akpeve son agere nu to menami eya meve anome a yohan obe akpereka alofa enyi construction of 1 number 2 unit nurses quarters yeche ayi eji le dodo make enu kwa miaba se MC ntope egbedasi eye wa akọ enu lejinami kpekpekpere nu yokatan wako yenem gayoko engineer renovation of Chiefs compound at Sokode Lokwe construction of 1 number 2 unit nurses quarters le Tokokwe construction of Chiefs compound at Takla Atinu and then miakpo construction of Chiefs compound at Ziavi Bamefedo sanitation improvement packages so che wa anoji nye sip if ya be ego gagwa oche obele ike nu omeleji nwere wa akpogbobe uga fle gago ye o adare tepe yo hia be bola gago ne wano fumigation no wano eji eye completion of sludge treatment plant eche wa akpogbobe nu mopete eji tamia se MC Pegbedasi lakpaya ha
District Assembly Common Fund has seen new lease of life and the various assemblies are receiving their due share promptly. The first and second quarters of the 2025 DACF has been duly released. Your assembly had in the first quarter 2,220,957 cedis, 52 pesos. That's for the first quarter. And the second quarter we had 4,590,707 cedis, 51 pesos, respectively. Honorable Presiding Member, unlike formerly, where these monies were misapplied by some assemblies, this government has put in place guidelines to regulate its disbursement. We are following through to these disbursement guidelines religiously. Honorable Presiding Member, in consonance with the guidelines, the following are the projects we are investing our monies into. Design and construction of 24-hour economy market at Civic Center. That is number 1. Let me explain something on this. Honestly, government is going to bring a model of 24-hour markets across the country. But what we are doing is that we don't want the market to come and then we send it to a place that it will not be viable. So I met the minister and he has sent me to some of his engineers. And what we are doing is that we are planning to locate it at Civic Center because that area is already a busy place. So we are planning to locate it there. So what we are going to do is that our model is going to be different from all other district models. That's what we are doing now. That's what we are in talks to do this. So it's 5% of our common fund too. 2, construction of 1 number 3 unit classroom block for KG with ancillary facilities at Pengwen. Construction of 1 Unit 6 classroom block for primary at Nive, renovation of 1 unit classroom block, JHS, with offices at Ziavi. Honestly, we want to renovate this building, but when the engineers went, what we saw, we are thinking of changing it because I learned that the building cannot be renovated, so we are thinking of changing it to something else. Procurement of mono desk, procurement of dual desk. We need to procure this for our schools, but they are trying to, I wouldn't say impose. They have given us some free hands. Some people want to bring new and maybe lower primary. We can do something nice for them, whilst we get some good people to do something for the upper people. We are also going to construct nurses' quarters at Mache, and then renovation of Chiefs compound at Soko de Lokwe, construction of 1 number 2 unit nurses' quarters at Tokokwe, construction of Chief compound at Takla at Iyunu, construction of Chief compound at Ziabi Bamapedu, sanitation improvement package that has been given to us, so we are now paying them. We are now paying Zoom Lion. That is why this is there. Fumigation, completion of sludge treatment plan, maintenance and desilting of drains in the municipality, evacuation of refuse heaps in the municipality, landfill site management, procurement of 2 number skip containers. Honestly, we need a lot more skip containers. So I am really planning to cut down some of the things in the budget so that we can buy more skip containers, because a lot of our communities need them. So we are cutting down a lot of things so that
Manye municipal chief executive for project yo mese de fimi mapenya selaw project yo me obe yo azangao ekoko there yo wenye akpade wenye ma kenem ye vachinya ogbode drilling and mechanization of boreholes yo chewa yeji lemia fe no to de o metamia se yo han snit flat ho municipal hospital regional model school ho heve bankwe fulani kofe agotome hodome akwefe toko hojoga taviefe avenya takla toko takla agbukofe tokokwe atikwi tanyigbe lume deme ziavi klefe ahwen mache Soko de Gbogame Etwe Akrofu Hoviefe Soko de Gbagbele Soko de Lokwe Kwenwe Henry House Yowenye Nuto Yuome wa akpo borehole alowa de borehole now into yokata miesia yofe gologria ome odejesi bewa ade borehole akwa wu enu a la be megbele dongo be nyema akọ pete dare mi agbofu mi aga lenkure other projects yokata o earmark provision of street lights in the municipality, procurement of power plants, assembly, yojibe yuwa akpo bobe emoyike anajo, LOC, servicing and installation of solar panels. Fuma MC gulebe mi ape street light gedo mele dowo tanu wa here si dodo never akpaya kimi wa bobe street light ele mi asifun le mi ape no tome. Provision for construction materials, then maintenance of office building. Ehoye ye ho tuna assembly mi gado maintenance me ho ikofia be defects do je konva ku hire ka vedo le konva over de je sibe lebe na wa agwaga wa sitotrole new assembly block emme hole fifia mafe ezanvo na wa vado rehabilitation of home municipal coordinating directors bungalow, renovation and construction of new office block, then construction of one number 3 unit classroom block for KG at Hojo Alavanyo, rehabilitation of home municipal chief executive bungalow, then construction of one number 36 units classroom block for Mache Technical School. Then we'll have funding for scholarships and bursaries. We have construction of Chiefs compound at Sokodeg Bagle, construction of 500 steps and recreational facilities at Kaba Hill, completion of the new municipal chief executive's residence. The municipal chief executive per Bangalo Iketum Wono Hafi Emomefia Hohoto Honorable Divine Hedjua Omewenu Tawe wa awu yache enu onamie se gomebe gavi ke potowa hena contractor mega esogbo sigbo afototo wo yiyeji common for the administrator yo award contract ye menye fee de kolota kule susu ibe nunu never yo afototo kule susu be majijio do ayeji eye wa wonu mepenya so fee makoko sedogbo Fia makwa kwa sedogbo enya ole fun la be mi afesa watakpepe mayila na ho central honorable Edem potoso hiha eno pepe me eyo henya dawo dego mi avayi de eyo chewo gbona mi gake apai mi do mi akodare mi agbo ndia yenye ya mi eheve na mi apegbeda si over doa ma ahowo ke le ngoyi yime anyo be man na mi monu popo me fenya sala onu agede kapo moji na mi hafi mi akpo da be enu yo mi esede kude dodo yo assembly hele wowo dodo yo ngoyi do yo deto me be ega ope vava nu yo be yo akoko wo enye ya ale mi ekpo ale wo lebe mi akọ nu chuchu odare mi agbo enye ya mi wo na deje sibe mi nyopete me koko na mi miagava ayi eji ne mawulo echo miagava ayi eji ta flache miagale nkude nububu de ka evedo wonti eyanye global 105.1 pe wana akpagbanto ike egbe avemi no mi agbo fun 0247900764 nenyebe ese nu chocho ovo eye doanye babia lo chokpere no ada no asio alo ijibe ya awon de cave do to ya palanji akwakọ fochi abota na assembly de wo do to me then mi akpo egbo hena mi ape nungo yido ke mi akpo da be aleke wava anole echonke kiajia miava aho nuchocho mamleo yava yeji egba pele yo poto be ma dare mi agbo a ne mako kata ave na mi penya slao minute bla evevo aton yefo de ga andreji le miafe edo ofe mia yide miafe wona oje patata flache heme kpo gamiela nembe mia ho yoyo a adefu na mi atamia yide miafe wona oje ekpata jododo le mia sifu ndi ya mia aheve na mi egba mia ho miafe mojido lao benewa agede mia jila fi eye wa awonu fa fia na mi kude miafe emonya wonti ma hodo me chochokwe vile ne metrogbo a mbubu yiwo ado mi agbo a mia se woto gakedo ko anyo be mia akọ afọ etakata la pa ya pele mia fe se wota pepe meyila honorable Edem Kofi Potoso fe egbedasi ne mie koko ewunu le apa ya kwa echoy mbubu yo kata hega for the tea mava akọ enulewo eji na mia fe enyasela 105.1 Global FM afe eyapalaji enye ya mie ele
prosperity of whole municipal that impact our constituents and to deliberate on budgetary issues that will shape the very fabric of our municipality. Each decision we make today reverberates through the entire municipality, influencing the lives of our residents and setting the stage for our shared aspirations. First, let us acknowledge the challenges we face. Our municipality grapples with infrastructure deficits, inadequacy of health delivery systems, and limited educational facilities. Each electoral area has its unique needs, but at the heart of our discussions must be a united vision for comprehensive development. With this in mind, I wish to focus our attention on two crucial pillars for development: social solutions and infrastructural advancement. In terms of social solutions, we must concentrate on enhancing health services, education, and community welfare programs. This means advocating for establishment of more health centers to ensure that every resident has access to quality health care. It requires us to prioritize funding for educational initiatives that will improve the quality of learning in our schools and expand vocational training for our youth. Empowering them with skills for the job market. Furthermore, let us engage our communities in designing and implementing social programs that facilitate youth empowerment, gender equity, and support for the vulnerable. On the infrastructural front, we must commit to a comprehensive plan that addresses our road networks, not only easing transportation for our citizens, but also stimulate local businesses and encourage investment. We need to prioritize the construction of reliable drainage systems to combat flooding and safeguard public health. Additionally, let us advocate for more affordable housing initiatives that provide safe living conditions for all. Honorable PM, as we consider our budget, I urge you all to remain steadfast in your commitment to fairness and transparency. Let us prioritize projects that deliver tangible benefits to our constituents. Roads that are safe, schools that are well resourced, and health facilities that are responsive and effectively to manage these needs of our people. We owe it to our communities to ensure that every city allocated to the municipality is accounted for and spent wisely. Constructive impact that honors the trust they have placed in us. In this endeavor, public accountability must guide our stewardship.
It's the Global Morning Show. Wake up to an exciting morning.
All right, so exactly 7:30, you heard from the Member of Parliament for Ho Central, Honorable Kutusu, there yesterday during the General Assembly. And one other thing coming to the people of Akwepe is STEM School, the construction of STEM School. The construction of STEM School. Ike Ngbedodo His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the President himself, ano dumia hena anyigbakaka hena wana tohe eya wowom. So ngoi doyo le jiyim menye do sede few mava yeji na me monya wo jajanyenye penyawo dedie no penyawo agblede nyawo kata wo le megbe egbona ike ma avana mi ofenu chocho kemi ayide wadaji pata mi agede biapedu kome godo wale nkude nuyo kata hele eji yima agede akpamo na kedo nkwejibe PRC pe ondia Vanat Hall ga wo popo me be duko me fe jedodo alo duko fe takwepe yike wole won pele duma vio kuda adadade echi pele ejonya oji a be wo ha na va ko wo gbe akpe amehao wo fe egbe Hafimia Ida Kpavelia, good morning, Pilot Jijo, about the MC's early reporting for work. What is the time for reporting? And about the cleanup tomorrow. Many people along the stream in town are pouring rubbish into them, and the sides of the stream have been made Bolaji. This bad thing must stop. Of course, it must stop. You've not added your name, and then the reporting time. Doma. Depending on your time. You're supposed to be here before 6 o'clock. But on their part, I think it's 8 o'clock. Latest by 8, you should be at work. Latest by 8, I think it should be at work. Anyway, not to say that's their time anyway, but thank you for your message. We are moving on. Stay on as we bring you the news and views segment. But I'll take a quick breather and then we'll come back for the news and view segment.
Hisense, si honko yike ameresia de nyana miape electronic news azape hahia abe television, refrigerator, chest freezer kule air conditioners nenyabe laser television, gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, iron, air fryer kule bubuan ole miasia abe electronics news azawo pe ganto automotor kale Ghana miapa jonu lete eye wo vakple epe atom manufacturer defect warranty son Hisense showroom le Ghana godo tokunyebe na geremiaji legen Pletema, Kumasi Leme, Takradi, Takwa, Mankesim, Obuasi, Sunyani, Techiman, Tamale, Kokwe, Koforudia, Nena Premier Pa Jono, La Sinueji, Hisense, Afi nu adojeole, Afi vichoronuole, Afi electricity nusa sameno na jofuole, Afi nuo dile, Afi nuole achiamele, Afi ke egbenkubu nuo bode zanto, Nena nu gome kokodia, Tokonyem na yo 0302-550-000, Alo na gere miapa website www.hisense.com.gh, Kena nyenyorebe, Mile Facebook play Instagram, Twitter play YouTube ta yi na Jemia Yome. La Muganu Toma, Mile Hokwe, Alabato Junction, Mitere Green Shield Agro. Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Mr. John, where are you rushing to that you haven't even noticed me?
Oh, sorry, Amma. I'm in a hurry to Mayana Fabrications Limited to get some roofing materials.
So you also know about MFL, the only Ghanaian European joint roofing sheets production company in the Volta region?
Yes, Mayana Fabrications has been on my mind after the excellent roofing they've done for my brother. I heard they are currently giving 10% discount on their roofing sheets and accessories. So now I guess you know why I'm rushing there.
You and your free things. No doubt Mayana Fabrications Limited or MFL is the best and the only company known for the production of the highest quality and affordable roofing sheets, roofing accessories and works across the Volta region and beyond.
Yes, and they give you flexible guarantee on all their roofing products. You can also find quality metal trusses, plywood, roofing nails of all sizes, ridge caps, rain gutters, valley gutters, silicone and any other roofing accessories at Mayana Fabrications Limited.
As leaders in the production of quality roofing sheets and accessories in the region, they have experienced professional hands available for your installations. What surprises me is that all your projects are done by master hands, yet at more affordable prices.
Now you heard it all. Locate Mayana Fabrications Limited at Old Coastal Premises in Ho, near Sokode Lokwe. No more traveling to Accra. Flexible guarantee and 10% discount on all roofing sheets and accessories, and they are Ghana Standards Board approved. Yes, only at Mayana Fabrications Limited.
Contact Mayana Fabrications Limited on the following numbers:
0362-194-708 or
0247-948825 or
0200-371-308. You can also look up their website www.mflroofing.com.
Mayana, quality but affordable.
Daji fa nya kale jojo zibamala ikeme vagbowa gate man vu gate namde egbea gate ntoko vule do krisi ememe konam crow bojidai mayo ba pe ikeme paint klo crow nwa yeva nyakpola wow
aw efo will Elic Deco mata penalo le will Elic Deco a wo joana remote control gate o nana make wo gadeni ha kanya papa amade de papa jeje ma ha will Elic Deco to ke gava winam lo o yo na heya be graphiato design design wojirana grafiato no na make oga woni na amoha ka anya amayokata hia na electric fence na opafoa no get the wheel Elic Deco agapo paint vovo aba silicone semi gloss paint shield acrylic paint savannah paint clear azar paint kanabo yo over the nakpo wenye chain link wire mesh roller mesh ninja razor PVC chain link galvanized chain link barbed wire clear razor wire waterproof material so haliaba Bayascot new proof fiber Emil Scott clear bubuo kama yoka hotsum de chijofa no kada wheel Elic wafle rubber tohe ika woko je foundation agoma ta akwea afo na fabo wopo hotunya ukata de zona gada wheel Elic Deco
Emekona mazon avaglenam fika tututu makpo will Elic Deco le.
Akpo will Elic Deco le ho Civic Center Jengo Cowbank plus City Builders Sokodig Bogama Jengo RC Church for Kanauto 0244 803 443 0242 661 464 Allo 0542 506 111 Will Elic Deco, home of quality decor.
It's the Global Morning Show. Global Morning Show.
All right, so we are back and to the news and views segments on 105.1 Global FM. Join us live on Facebook, Global 105.1. 1 minute to hit 7:40. This is the news and views segment. We'll be taking you to the news papers, online newspapers, and online news portals, and also bringing to you a few details of some of these stories. But remember, HR Time Enterprise, they are dealers in My Girl sanitary pads, which are extra long and made with pure cotton and gel to make you feel good and safe. They have all sizes and have normal and extra flow. Made with a pure cotton and gel to prevent rashes and heat accumulation on your skin. My Girl sanitary pad gives you the comfort you need as a lady, as a woman. The price is affordable, and with a small amount you will get something to take home. We also do wholesale for bulk purchases, and our retail prices are also highly affordable. Even in your struggle, My Girl got your back. My baby diaper, it's made with a pure cotton and gel. It makes your baby feel safe and calm. It's comfortable on their skin. It does not give rashes nor heat, no leakage. Try My Baby diapers. And My Baby diapers leakage they can no my blender vondo agano eno hato ano wode evio hunte nima kenye sanitary part you can no ozana le wopere yi to hemao wole miagbole ho municipal fee o wana wholesale ble retail see me agede ope fia semele CK road ikete the Prince Ebenezer Memorial School nti agba hofe wonye ageroji adwa jokple waple do fa semalaple acha ako ajrana amewa lonto amerikere ko aten agede woji your fan to 0244 279 369 0244 279 369 alo 0593 383 216. HR Time Enterprise, your menstrual health, our top priority. And Societe General to mi apenya sla egbanye gleti apenke ke mamleto afọ nature na ngebe metem edezo de wona ike wo de to me yo de nkona be ya sign artiso from loan promotion now. September 30 I would over one awu enu ataja agbade sia de begben kekia de day a mega edda yo nenye be ewa doho woga etikukwito controller jiko monopokwa elasio alo wo dokwa ple Société Générale listed institution so alo dua jo ple gajira do fia hoho monopokpo ya enyeto gedo aloje yo kata heterenu enye SG Ghana branch so your 0302-214-314 0302-214-314 henan mekoko kwa kule baba na deje sibe a secular dodo eklosiado SG Ghana, the future is you. I hope you are ready for the news and views segment, and that's exactly what we'll be bringing to you at this moment. Send us your messages 0203766500. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you doing?
Good morning. Well, how about you?
How are you doing? Say good morning.
Everything is fine.
Oh,
good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Good morning.
Let's start.
I'm fine. Make jump now. Good morning. I'm fine. How are you?
Let's start. Joe, how are you?
I'm okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Walter King Akoto Tangwa Kodeme This one did you wish to like also give a handshake? Raquel Juruwe Tangwa Kodeme ko you can't this one you can't do this one you wish
for men
there are many ladies that are wishing to be men, like want to do the things that
I always want to be a lady.
The things that men do, like do things.
I always want to be a woman, a lady.
You dey envy us.
To be a guy.
You dey feel us.
Why for?
You dey feel us.
No.
Condemn kwa chaya.
Ayo be ada no demeta.
Akwa ko na medeko. Ko condemn. Ta. You can see me ko ta.
Sama daddy.
Check go ta. Maga wadoa. Ero uri ewe gege. Bring us the papers. Bring us the papers.
Paper also bought a visa. It was the paper man.
Paper man. Pizza man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Again, we are on Daily Guide, lots of papers as well, Chronicles, Daily Graphic, many more we are bringing to you this morning. First of all, let me start off with the Daily Guide this morning. A very interesting story on the front page here. It says GES fires Randy, assistant headmaster, for fondling students' breast.
Oh,
interesting.
Oh, it's bad.
I mean, let me know, very careful the kind of people we leave our children with in schools.
Assistant headmaster.
You see the picture here, the child is taking a selfie of her and the headmaster. And the headmaster is
in a very cozy
environment.
Why would they even remove the head teacher?
Oh no, it's not about who is enjoying it or not. It's about being professional. You know.
I mean, this would be your daughter.
That's barbaric. That's not something we should encourage.
Everyone wants to see the picture.
I mean, he's even wearing a ring which shows that he's married. Fully married.
It doesn't matter whether you are married or not. All that matters is you are the head teacher. You have to respect yourself and respect your office and respect the institution you are working for. Whether you have a ring or you don't have a ring, it beholds on you to live a chaste life. Your life needs to be an example to others to emulate. So all our teachers, all our directors, anyone who holds, not just holding a high
responsible positions of trust.
Security, you are allowed to do that too. You can look at the lady in question. The video is all over. You can look at the lady in question.
You see, my point is, this is a young lady with friends.
Very young girl.
Probably the lady, the young girl is not able to control herself. Anyhow. As you see this same, you see this same,
seeing himself in the video.
Then you see this same teacher. pretending to be giving talks, to be giving, advice and counseling to these same young girls. Sometimes even on such subjects.
See
how the lady herself and of course her friends see you.
Look, it's not even the headmasters alone that does this. Some of the teachers in our schools, the way they take advantage of the girls.
Let me tell you,
we beg. You've been there before.
Yes,
teacher.
I can match you.
They are saying that. That's why in my prelims I stated it doesn't matter
which
you are.
Position. Yes,
you are not to do it at all.
Yes,
even if you are the security, you are sweeping our streets.
Yes.
Stuff like that. Let me
you have that position. You are in a position to advise, to nurture, to see personally you are engaged in such acts with students. So me, I've seen some of these things that Charlie. I've tried as much as possible to avoid having such relationships with. See, sometimes you see it very glaringly that no, they want to just be around you. Okay? Unfortunately for us, sometimes some of us misconstrue the likeness of the girls to be close with you all the time. You then start thinking in all kinds of ways.
Like you. And a few things around you. And it doesn't mean they want to have anything extraordinary to do with you, especially I
have taught for 7 years.
Control teachers also.
I have taught for 7 years.
Because teachers also
I have never.
You not say self-control teachers also.
Once
a teacher.
Yes. And but my friends.
And I've had teachers who saw me as well.
Some of my friends,
some of the teachers complain, but some of the girls come to them themselves, show attraction to them. Bella, they are interested in you.
Yes, and sometimes you see it very clearly.
Yes, very clearly.
You see very clearly.
If you are a disciplined teacher, you could have prevented that. If you have discipline,
my own colleagues,
you take advantage of that and then take the person home.
Let me tell you why sometimes I don't even want to go there. My own colleagues, some of them, we were on the same staff with, some of them were dismissed. They were caught with strong evidence to back those claims against them. Yes, these girls, they were guilty too, but they were not punished the way the teachers were punished, because these are young kids that you are to nurture and train. That the feeling that no, I want to do it, like they want to do it, but you, the teacher, you have an upper hand over them, and you should have that control over yourself. They want to do it, yes. That is what they want, but you, the teacher, do you want to do it?
Teacher,
is it right for you to do it?
Teacher, don't we can't control
yes,
it.
Yes. Yeah. Differences. So let me add to me. So some people may want to do it. I wouldn't have any problem with it. But some of
workplaces, when attachment students comes to internship students comes, national service students comes around. When you be teacher auto jota, you have me a heavy teacher auto.
The difference is that at this stage, those internship student or those interns Ochi. Ethically the workplace romance that is corporate it is not acceptable in corporate environments. So that one is there. But aside that, these are mature people who are in full control or supposed to be in full control of their decisions. Yes. And so to that extent, well, you can start there, but split. You can find your love at workplace, but some companies would not allow that the two of you remain here.
Exactly.
Because it may lead to some distractions and certain things. Once that happens, you are advised to actually split your workplace. Either she leaves to join a different company, or you leave to join a different company. And it is not done with malice. It is just to protect the image of the company, your roles as workers of the company, and of course your own self. To protect your own reputation, and of course to protect a relationship for you.
Exactly.
And so that is the difference for me.
You're just condemning the act. I got your care about it.
But it will not stop.
Kitchen Sonia, whatever is.
It will not stop.
I got your care, but we are condemning the act. If still some of these ones that have happened in the past, the current ones, I mean, you for victim are not learning. That's rather unfortunate. And this thing about everything we do now, we want to be recording there is somewhere somehow helping. Anyway,
it happens all the time. Just
This
that
one-
sometimes the people who are involved don't have any problem with it until something comes up for you to see. I'm not sure this video or pictures that were taken by this young lady was the first time. If there hasn't been any prior, relationship between them, I'm not sure that the
could be
teacher,
doing things-
the professional, will be so comfortable.
or for the officer.
Odogu officer. You said something the other
They
day.
have done more than what we are even seeing
Odogu.
right now on the video. And everybody, some of the girls too are very dangerous.
When they come along, the moment
And Oche Lila,
the pictures.
we can't blame the teachers so much though. And Oche Lila, the girls themselves what targets the teacher though, that this teacher, I'll make sure that I go.
Okay, I mean, quality teacher
I don't-
feel
no,
like comfortable.
There are some girls are also very dangerous. We cannot just blame the teachers alone. Before that, if you video change, let them also take caution. Also be responsible as well. But the teacher, the Kenya me, like me like fly you.
the teacher anyama.
Self-discipline, Lilo.
They veer the teacher
They
anyama.
can cross the boundary for you.
They veer
You
the
cannot
teacher
even-
anyama.
Yeah. They veer the teacher anyama.
They veer the teacher anyama.
Okay, like matamanya condition involved on this particular one, so we cannot say that it's the teacher or the
Can't
student.
quite say that.
But me like general advice now, some of the girls too are dangerous. They can also find problems.
Can't quite
for the
say that.
teachers.
Teacher all like Pojiza. Why this one?
Okay,
School view like Pojiza. Why
one is
this
the
girl?
headmaster himself? He's the one controlling the school.
Video cho angle so pete teacher de ekpena school video teacher cho angle so pete.
Trainers of young minds should focus on their core responsibility of training young minds and nurturing them. Ever
Take feelings out of the job.
the feelings like no yeah now I would do bele.
Anyway,
Yo,
Tafulache is going home and
I think-
his children and then the wife. You should go and tell them.
I mean, this age like you should be going for retirement around this time, and a bad record like this for retirement,
It's bad.
It's so bad. Let's move on. I think your word to our eyes is more than enough. And moving on, the Daily Guide still reporting that Baumia Haruna leads MPP NDC race. So the poll was conducted. You see these two gentlemen leading seriously, and also Kolebu acting CEO to pay 113,000 Ghana cedis judgment debt. It is on the front page of the Daily Guide newspaper. And let me give you this one on Chronicle. Says there's a serious tragedy that has been happening at Bokum boxing arena. Nigerian boxer's death could have been prevented. There's a report here concerning another death which has been recorded from the Bokum arena. All right. KGL Group's Alex Apau that day champions PPA to US audience. And also the Dispatch has given us the latest info analytics poll. And it says Baumia is leading 47%, followed by Kennedy Japan at 17%, Brian Japan at 3%, Educhum single 1%, Kwabena Japan also at 1%, and about 31% have not decided yet. So it looks like Baumia is still in the comfortable lead about this polls that are being conducted here. So let's see how it goes, whether Baumia will still be retained or not. And also, only President Mahama can determine who becomes NDC's 2028 flag bearer, is coming from Bandi. And the story of how Julius Debra suspended education, became a wealthy trader, and continued his education. Yes.
The earlier one is there only Joma Bandi says what?
Only President Mahama can determine who becomes NDC's 2028 flag bearer.
How?
That is what.
But he has only one vote.
Bandi is talking about.
As
Maybe
a
he
delegate.
can recommend this person.
Recommend
Maybe
the NDC
if he says-
doesn't
party.
the NDC doesn't make recommendations.
Nobody can tip someone. The president
Popular-
can say
popular acclamation.
this person, and everybody can run around with that person. So it's possible.
I think the only time we saw that in the NDC was when Rawlings was leaving, and
Atambels.
and yes, and you saw the backlash that came, that he handpicked someone and imposed him on the party. He faced all of those criticisms, and I think That was about the very last time that we saw something like that happening.
That's his view, though. That might
No,
be
he
the-
said, no, see, this cannot be just a view.
No, he said only President
Say
Mahama.
that?
So it means that he
Bandits,
has some
what-
information that
see,
we don't know.
I told you something the other day that there is going to be a very interesting development in the NDC in the lead up to the 2028 elections. Yes, and Mustafa Gbande is not just a party person.
Yeah.
Mustafa Gbande occupies a very serious, sensitive position within the party and within government. He is a deputy general secretary of the party, and he is a deputy director of operations at the presidency. So, if such a person picks up such a serious subject and talks about it publicly, it cannot just be a view. The man says that only John Mahama can determine who becomes the flag bearer of the party, and I disagree with him.
Well, it can also show that maybe they
Headline-
are
you know how sometimes some of these headlines are cast. Sometimes I love to read the full detail before I even pass some judgment.
Okay, I agree.
The headline
I agree
can
with you.
be, oh, he says only, but you go and read the detail, you might find a twist in there.
Well,
So sometimes when headlines, I don't really just conclude on.
So this
headlines.
thing can only happen if a party is united. If they only understand themselves that this is the authority, this is a line we all want to go, that can only happen this way. But if it's divided, I'm not sure it's going to bring confusion. Yeah, so let me move away from there. The Daily Searchlight says president's statement cannot rewrite the MPP's constitution. And also, Mahama's corrupt oral lands in Supreme Court. Mahama's corrupt oral lands in Supreme Court. You find that details on page 2. Try to see if we can give you that one. Ministry of Health under fire, PAC or Parliamentary Account Committee in hearing. And also breast fondling, assistant headmaster of KNUST Senior High School, removed from office, coming from GES.
Edu 11,
11. Continue. ADF, HAF co-hosts high-profile fundraising gala in New York for Lodina Foundation's maternity child health initiative. That's on the Daily Post newspaper. She's crossing boundary with her foundation. And also, we began the year with many challenges, but we have been able to steadily commit to the tide. Finance Minister tells IMF. And Imani demands audit as forensic report exposes gold for oil scandal. That is interesting story coming in from the last paper here from the Daily Graphic newspaper. Ghana has too many districts. It's counterproductive. That's coming from Professor Ahoy, and this man is one of the solid, leading founders of the local governance system that we have in Ghana.
So I'm just wondering why today he sees problem with the same thing that they introduced. As a matter of fact, the concept and everything, demarcation of local government units, populating them, which one should be district, which one should be municipal, which one should be metro, which one should be sub-metro. These were the guys who made those determinations even before the constitution came in. Local government concept in Ghana, we started this one in 1988. Before 1992. And so today I don't know why the man today is actually saying that there are many or too many districts in Ghana when we are using the same yardstick that they gave to us several years ago to make these determinations.
Maybe he did not imagine that we'll be having more districts, more municipalities, more metropolitan than they thought.
From 1988 till
even
now,
the conversation for splitting of Keto South is still in the news.
Of course,
what people are saying is not needed.
Yes.
Others feel that they should just go ahead and split them. And someone is here saying we have too many of them.
I mean, you should also understand the population is increasing, so you might not be, tight in one corner anymore.
So
you might want
to
to just
increasing. That is
expand.
where you move from district to municipal. It keeps increasing. You move from municipal to metropolitan.
Yeah, even within metropolitan assemblies, there could be sub-metros as well.
So soon, yesterday, according to the MP, soon. When the parliament resumes, the LI will be laid, the executive instrument will be laid, will be, all the necessary processes, the 21 days for it to mature,
will be gone through.
Then the processes follow. So it means that definitely not too far from now, Ho will become
a metro.
Not on paper.
Anyway.
in reality.
Not on paper.
All right, so the final one here says that dialysis sickle cell treatment are going to be free. That's coming from the CEO of Kolebu Teaching Hospital, and they're telling the public that henceforth you go to Kolebu, free dialysis treatment and sickle cell treatment as well. And also 52,492 SHS placement cases resolved, and Get Fund disburses 4.3 billion Ghana cedis to support educational activities. That story is on page 11 of the Ghanaian of the Daily Graphic newspaper. That's why we wrap it all up for the papers here.
All right, so Jijoy Walter here. Would you want more, package for your DSTV subscriptions, or you want to pay less, as in pay the same amount for increased, packaging, or you want to have the same packages but pay less for them?
Am I even able to watch? Me when I
You know.
subscribe, morning, but a whole week you are busy that you use your phone more than even the subscription you have made.
I don't even watch TV.
So it depends on the channel
and
that
you are
you like
coming to tell me that
you want to subscribe
you
to.
are giving me more value than
For what?
reduction in
For you
price.
to use it
so
for
if
what?
it is 350 for instance, I'm expecting to pay 250 or 300 and still enjoy
That is the
myself.
reduction that you want.
That's the reduction I
not
want.
the increase in the number of channels.
The scenario here from Franklin Kujo says Amedugbo is traveling from Accra to
Exactly.
Lolobi, and the transport fare has been raised from 40 Ghana cedis to 50 Ghana cedis. He asked for a reduction to 40 cedis. Instead, the driver convinced Amedugbo to still pay 50 cedis, and that he would drive him all the way to Akpafutoji as added benefit.
For what?
But Amedugbo wanted to go to Lolobi, not Akpafu.
Is it?
Will he walk from Akpafu to Lolobi? Kokoro.
What?
Cockroach.
Okay, so now the question is that
Do you understand the analogy?
I
you
understand
make?
it. So what does the person also want to do in Akpafu? Does he have any business to do in Akpafu?
It is not for you
We are
to.
not
It is not
questioning
for you
what
to find out.
Amedugbo is going to do.
It's not for you to
told
find out.
us
But he said he
what
want to
the
end at
negotiation-
Lolobi.
This is an analogy to what is
Yes.
happening.
Yes.
That what Ghanaians were told is a reduction,
Yes.
not added addition. in
He,
value.
Sam George, was the same person that told us this, that we want reduction, reduce the cost. Then you were
In the-
making
in the concept-
So it's
the African,
different of
yes,
that.
the comparison across some African countries and all of
course,
those ones.
it's
Yes.
reduction. It's not
Yes.
value.
No.
Not what do you. So it's just like
Is
the
it?
MTN stuff. Then a telco
Exactly.
stuff did for us.
That's
That's
Sam
not what
George-
we are want. We are telling you that we are going to Akpafu, not Lolobi.
Sam George blame me.
Well, what in this concept, like, if you're Bella, once you are not able to get the access, you can get the paddy, and you are paying 9 or 90 cedis.
Me, I'm
don't
not.
want to be
I'm
upgraded.
not even a
you will get-
subscriber.
you will
I don't
get-
do
I'm not-
DSTV.
I don't want to be
if
upgraded.
you are not able to watch football on the paddy, you get access now to get to the access where you can watch football.
Then he was making
That
the
is what
point
he's saying
about
that-
football. Who says everyone who watches
Watches
DSTV
That means that
watches
it's based on
because of
it's based
football?
on your preference.
Yes.
That if you want to go up there, instead of paying for more, you pay the same amount for getting double. So it means
What?
that when
That
you're in
was
class
not the
1,
initial
That was what he told
us.
basis.
In class one,
What
you
do the
benefiting-
people of Ghana want?
Stand up
if you're in
we
class
had
1,
with,
you'll be benefiting benefiting from people who are in
Multi-choice
class
Ghana.
2.
That was not it. You
That-
see, you don't come and throwing dust
Yes,
into our
yes.
eyes.
What
Let's
Ghanaians
call a
want
spade a
is that,
spade, not a shovel
for
and a spoon.
instance, if your paddy is 50 cedis, then what I want is that reduce it for me. Let me have my paddy, the same package, but at a
Reduce
less cost.
If it's 70,
Ekra.
it's tell me it's
Uh-huh.
now 60
That is
Ghana.
exactly how we
That
feel
is
it.
what I want.
Uh-huh.
It's paddy I
Fine.
want. I'm not saying like
No,
upgrade
bro.
me to compact or upgrade me to
Still-
whatever.
still
You're telling me
pay-
you're
still
adding
pay-
more channels and there's
Yeah,
amount
still
is
pay the
the
50
same.
cedis for the paddy, but I'll add some more things to it for you. I don't need them.
So it will only benefit the people who
So
want
what
to.
we- yeah.
It will only benefit people who want to upgrade.
Yeah, so
if you
what
want
be
to upgrade, that's where you get the benefit
Uh-huh.
How
of
do
the
you
price
now
reduction.
the majority? How,
But if
how,
you don't want
how
to
do you
upgrade-
satisfy the
Uh-huh.
majority of Ghanaians?
so what will be the impact of this arrangement on my expenses now? Nothing at all has
Nothing
changed.
at all has changed.
And as a matter of fact, I'm even paying for something that I don't even need. That is basically what it
Ghanaians are
is.
telling you that even the ones they already subscribe to,
They don't even
already-
exhaust
they
all
don't
of them.
exhaust
Yeah.
before the month ends. So
You
you're
know?
not adding more.
And,
Well, That's what he couldn't go far. I mean, these are business people. They were able to overcome the minister.
But the man says that
the compact plus that he mentioned. That is my only problem I have with him. That the people who are the compact who are paying the 890 Ghana cedis are not going to get any reduction or any offer. The only offer they'll be involved in is a raffle. For that them, if you win, then you go to travel to watch a football match. But if you don't win, you are still going to be paying the 890. So that just point, like that point is, I'm sure he should explain more on that one.
You should explain it more.
Yeah, we need clarification on that because it means that everybody has benefited apart from
those at the very top there.
Yes.
Anyway. If you don't win a raffle,
you are going to
no benefit. But some George announces up to 50% extra value for Ghanaian DSTV subscribers, and this is supposed to take effect from October 1, 2025. And so that is for those of you who are DSTV subscribers. But task force has also been formed to stop all Nigeria
pirated. How would the other countries see us right now? With all the tuatua, the blah blah, the noise here and there. They account with the tuatua, with all the tuatua. This is where you have.
What is tuatua? You said there's going to be a review.
After some 3 months.
So I don't know what exactly they are coming to review again.
But you know,
they're going to change the price again.
DSTV subscribers have even said that what was announced yesterday isn't even something that is new. That the company has already been upgrading or giving some of these offers to them periodically, and so it's nothing new.
But it was a very concerning point that he made about Ghanaians who are subscribing to the Nigerian.
Yeah. So this is, it says that task force has been formed to stop all Nigeria pirated DSTV decoders working in Ghana.
And then you saw the figure he mentioned.
He said about 1 million had already been deactivated already.
So these people are not feeling the pressure at all. They are enjoying for Nigerian package.
Yes. So for instance, if you use the Nigerian decoders here, all payments that you made, the Nigerian government benefits from the taxes that the company pays.
But you're still paying less.
Why?
Yes, but we are using the
why have the system allow for some people to subscribe?
Even here in Ghana.
You know,
with those
what's the
foreign
comparison? They believe that it's cheaper.
It's cheaper.
Yeah.
You are here in Ghana, you subscribe to Nigeria, it's cheaper. And now you have gone to the negotiation table to do same with all the comparison and all the list you came up with. We've all looked at it and realized that indeed these people are not doing us any good.
Yes.
You only came back after
then
all
instead
the
of you to get a reduction in the prices for us,
you're getting an upgrade.
Some of us have done nothing.
You're getting promotion.
Parliament reconvenes October 14. They will come back and do all the noise again.
I saw them having a TV channel.
It's here. But when they are saying it in chorus, we hear it as
that's how they say it.
Some of them even say they don't say
I am telling
you. That is the word.
Yes, I understand you. I'm saying that's the right one.
We
but some
hear
people,
it as when you are there, you know the right thing. But when they are saying it in chorus, we hear it as So at the assembly yesterday, when something was said, and then they were trying to respond, you know, that's local parliament. So they say and the honorable says he wants to make the correction. When they are in parliament and we are here listening to them, outside listening to them, and they say it in chorus, we hear it as but what they are saying is here.
I'm surprised even at the assembly level.
They don't know.
They don't
know. And even some of the MPs might still make the same mistake.
How do you know they still make the same? Are you in parliament?
We are human beings.
Parliament reconvenes October 14.
Orientation will be done, and of course, you'll be told.
Parliament reconvenes October 14, 2025.
No, here.
Like I say.
Here.
Vice President Nana Opoku-Agyeman installs markets in Ashanti. It's also here. Then 52,492 senior high school placement cases resolved. This is bad. This is bad. It means that this is the number of students who had problems with their placement. Basically, this is it. If you are saying that this number of cases have been resolved, it will mean that this also is part of the larger number of cases that need resolution. It is not a good thing for us. For years, we cannot.
Still here?
Exactly.
Why are we still here?
For years.
We should be improving.
We
upon
introduced the other day I made a point. We introduced this one under former President Kufuor.
Yes.
Around 2004, 2005, thereabout. Today, after 20 years, we are still here talking about the same thing. Just because there are thieves in the system who wouldn't allow these mechanical automated systems to work automatically. They will try to manipulate, feed the system with entries, impurities, just so they can actually line their pockets and part their ass. It is bad. And at the end of the day, we are suffering. Students and parents are struggling, and the state would have to pay more.
Even the vice president would have to meet with how?
And they still have to pay. See, go across the country and see the number of resolution centers that we have. This number of resolution centers have officers who are actually working in those centers, and the state would have to pay for their allowances.
Sure.
Something that we could have avoided. If we were a serious country, would have actually found a way to address this one several years ago.
GES, I think this should be another step where they need to learn so that next year we will not be faced with this same
We
issues.
make this point every year. Every year. Anyway, Get Fund disburses 4.3 billion cedis to support educational activities and education
let me
again.
just chip in something quickly. So the National Scholarship Scheme has been decentralized. So soon there's a committee we set up. You can walk to your assembly member, get your names, write your names, they present it. So that at least you also get something government fully funded scholarship for your PhD or blah blah blah.
Oh, okay.
So me no toji assembly men no allow. Can you kindly just go see after today?
Fully funded or
fully funded.
Oh wow.
The community centers so whole me happen to mode. What about 1 hour there for 4 them fearing them ava denya de cafe your menami
because a lot were said yesterday at the assembly.
Said that amiole benewanya and then you make black bear you always have the access to the community centers and they can go once a week, twice a month. To all of these things that were said yesterday, no brief open community.
That's true. That's exactly
so
what.
So why can't they buy airtime in one radio station and make it live there so that the public
life easier for
should
or have
understand.
Community centers where
they can even connect.
Oh. Unfortunately, allowance church allowance over doga kende ka vedo galewunti tagake chomi ona onya be before wa jola wa senyanwiro. So the allowances again at least me akọ ami ademi ape motomado keke ayire the community centers ewe adenya ya mena amiewe taroko ko dem ko
education
then
there is more on education.
500,000 every month. They can pay for a radio.
Charlie, you are interested in that money? Wow.
It's so you, Charlie. They can remove even 1% of that money and pay for a radio station and broadcast that thing live, and everybody will watch and listen to that.
Education Minister receives PTA report.
You want an answer to that? They said it involves a lot. I don't know how much it will take whole municipal assembly to create a Facebook account, buy one single camera or two, and all other things that for sponsorship to Amowegbo will help them. And then some of these things, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, they'll stream the most important parts of it. Radio stations. Of course, the MC himself yesterday mentioned 2 radio stations. Of course, I didn't expect him to mention names of radio stations as the MCE. I expected him to say a radio station solo no to me. Kemino I knew because I made a suggested abe nyaya vakpon. Ya mere gabia chosebe the way forward. Fika mi edu. Bedu me ton one no nya osene yo no anyala. MC's response. Your station wa meve. Be your way, no one knew your way, you are one and them one male. I didn't like it because you don't have that platform to make those decisions. You are the MC. I'm sure that you have a public relations or media committee, or you sit with the assembly and decide on the radio stations, not even just two, the radio stations, and how often you want to engage them on some of these things. But that's how they want to do it. No one knew. It takes a lot and all of that. But we from the media space, we believe it wouldn't take that much if they are dedicated, creating a Facebook account, YouTube account, TikTok account. How many media guys would they need to do some of these things for them? Updating the pages every now and then. Assembly matter was here.
Education Minister receives report from PTA Guidelines Committee. I will not. I don't go talk.
I don't talk.
I will not say anything. I will not say anything. Government announces new farm gate prices for maize, rice, and gari. Then again, Anas Arimeyawo Anas uses gaming to expose corruption in new project. It's also here from graphic.com. But there is more. Okay, so yes, new project. Why?
Wow.
Somebody did Basso Babu.
I mean, he mentioned that there's going to be a project this year.
Yes.
So now we have not seen anything.
So
relax.
But those are some of the headlines from
all right.
graphic.com.
Thank you. From graphic, let's move to there's a good news. The military recruitment, as in the news. They have announced to recruit about 12,000 personnel nationwide. 12,000. Let me add there's going to be a number each region.
Kuta.
And across all the security services. You beteta gaf towe announce weto. Na me yo drove vie be yo ai badagba o pe he hope abazu badagba o na mia. The interest is high. Amojibe yo nyata nke nu yo pete wa ai ejiga ko na nyaba across the nation or the country. Ame hekhleme akpe we everson yawa I enlist into the service over the next 3 years.
Well, not the next recruitment year alone.
Deputy Defense Minister Roger Jenfi has announced a major recruitment drive by the Ghana Armed Forces as part of efforts to strengthen the country's defense and security capacity. Deputy Defense Minister has announced a major recruitment drive by the Ghana Armed Forces as part of efforts to... Okay, so according to him, the exercise, which begins this week, will see 12,000 new personnel enlisted into the service over the next 3 years. Jeffy explained that in line with President John Dramani Mahamad's commitment to affordability, accessibility, and fairness, the cost of recruitment forms has been reduced by more than 40% compared to the previous exercise. He added that recruitment will be conducted across all regions to ensure equal opportunity and inclusion. He stressed that the process will be transparent and strictly merit-based, cautioning the public against fraudulent recruitment schemes. The Deputy Minister further clarified that no recruitment will take place on social media platforms. He said the requirements, procedures, and regional recruitment centers will be published on the Ministry of Defense and Gov websites, as well as in selected newspapers and electronic media. JFE underscored the government's vision of building a disciplined, inclusive, and professional military force. The other New Yorker town here will be published.
Yeah.
Ekema, the Gov top website, Ministry of Defense website, as well as selected media houses that often I may you're interested logging onto the website how far with this tayenye nuike echo miape gbadagba ogbo enami that so hey yo katan o drove via mero o demonstration cho kude nenem nu ya onti I don't know how and where open issue ava awenu gakea mi ada sele young bola be yo mele nya jojo me Ndia. Mamponten chief drag prophet Roger to court for saying he would die soon. Justin Kodria holding back on Kennedy Japan's expulsion report. Abronya DC is here. How Rollins endangered Zenata's life with a lone engine military aircraft landing.
Yeah. We read those stories several years ago when we were young.
Woman suspected to be witch rescued from avocado tree after bizarre night-time incident. So these things are still happening. 15 Eastern Region MPs hit back at Brian Achampon over false divisive claims. Anas emerges global winner in bold journalism gaming fusion. NPP primaries, MP slams hypocrites who contributed to 2024 defeat. We will not drop already marketed Baumia for an unknown face. Upper Dentra West MP. NPP primaries is still in the news, and road accidents claim nearly 2,000 lives between January and August. January and August alone, we are paying us out. Amegbeto agbe, deka akpe wameve. Yowe echi for kupe nyaume. Mahama delivering on promises. As Edwin Ketia tells NDC supporters, and Kwewu Obomeng chief proposes 24-hour security system to combat galamsey. Substance abuse and bolding illegal miners against security. That says the Peace Council.
Oh, Charlie.
All right,
we get plenty problems for this country.
Yeah, we have a lot of issues. Just as the chairman for the review committee will say that we are not able to control Okada, and he mentioned one other thing.
A country that is not able to or regulate Okada,
and one other thing that wants to
should not be expected to be able to regulate.
So it's funny. It's funny.
Very.
Taflache would have to move on and take a message from National Health Insurance, and then road safety will also come in. So we are bringing to an end the news and view segments. We have Ghana Web Graphic Online. Kindly log on to them and also get to read more of the headlines and the details.
So there's a good news for people in Asogli. The MTN is offering some data for people.
Is it working? Isn't it working? Don't announce it.
It's not working.
Have you tried it? Try it.
Yes.
You know they work.
Sure. There's on your phone. I did mine. It worked. It worked.
Trouble in my soul, war with my mind, keeping it together like the grown man I am. I rise and fall, I fall and rise, flying with no feather, impossible, but me tell you what to wear. This my life, I didn't choose, I just put my all behind. Take me wherever you want to. My invisible black wings flying intercontinental. Victory, victory, that's my story. Cause I never surrender. As long as I can remember, I've been a hustler. Victory, victory, that's my story. Cause I never surrender. As long as I can remember, I've been a hustler. 22 summer in London, I was sunshade. Yeah, I'm losing pay. I was bawling my eyes out in the hotel room. I was sunshade, but I never lost it. Did my hunting and some more of other things. I was crumbling inside, but I was stagnating. Cause this life is my life, and you'll be other days. All I had was I and I.
All right, so let's get to the National Health Insurance Authority. Nyanwide lo sinami nemiele bubludodo sema wana tokero le tome okoko de Asogli example ya mepe wana ome wo yo akpogbobe ame yo pa gbala wo kukule no viopete ojo mese amene no la meseme eye dodo yo anabe anola meseme a pe akpadewe wo de tome wo akọ adualo tamie ho the municipal director apeto Savior amakpa elemia gbo eye wa adenumenami yomi adejesi ofi yomi ayi eye mia akpogumele wona vevi yame wezo
yo sister Jijo medo agbendi na we ple open nyasela opete
me hwe de nyasela oche wono ole klalo bene wa ase nyanyu ke echo agbetakpo do fiame na me penya salao
yo akpe enyaselawo le tojia mi je asogli special mi den konebe 2025 asogli tezan special registration enye dodo tohede sikebe National Health Insurance Authority ple asogli state over de dodo alo dasi dejibe miawo nenem dodo ya nenem dodo ya ejegome echoivai le tepe wame neson le honuto ome eye nu ya o mi le nyebe minamon popo ehuto kata gamoyo kata le ho be wa azamon popo ya anglon ko yeye alo adoliope koji de gbanle le jatepe me mi po de jesibe amegede wa o meten le ope koji de gbanle alo health insurance card e doli de gameju evana be no va yikojia uvana na bo khena fe tikebe o metenza na card na o ta mi le mon popo ya zambe mia agede mia pe gologu yo me akpogbo be ameyo kata hele honu to me kwa wa zamon popo ya adoli ope koji de gbanle alo adoli ope koji de gbanle le nyate pe me isa jijo mi le wo fe ma he
okay
efemahe nenye
de ne adoli
mahe na de kel ne adoli la mahe tro ne ebia wo yeye mahe tro ata nenem dodo ya eje gomecho echoivai kebe awunu le Saturday
all right
gakea cho echoivai kaka va se de fidagbe mi le nkongolo le tepe wa mene memle dagbe skenye debadea miano the background there
okay
angolon kona amukata lefma le miapedo ma mi le togbe apede pe palace pe nku me le fimiku ne do fima fifia amu le fima zanto le opa agbe health insurance card to renew amu cho le fima le ye wo mi le akwen community center che
okay
fima ha mi le new registration play renewal wo na amesia mekeke anya va fimako o to ko nyebe ne card ho kola si ola kweko yi ko bia doli now ma waste time cho mele time me ko yi crowd less than 2-3 minutes me renew now ko ejo new card ya no khoba maybe 5-10 minutes me nya ona voko ejo ta mi le mon popo ya za be amono no do de mian te fait ton lea eyenye Royal Hospital pe nkuome le fimi mi we ale gbegbebe mi ato yo le so me zongo
okay
tavie pe deme and then fiave nu to me le fimi betea watu wa pogo me le fimi avangolonko ndi ametofuma amudo nto ole ko pe card o ple amu vio plovio da sibe yo card yi now ta te pe nelia eyenye mi ape district office gele Trafalgar moji ta ya cha milo le fmache free ta ne onya zo nya do tepe wa menne ya menya yokwa o to kwenye be na nanu nya be iva ipe card do le pelo alo iva card ye ope
all right ta yenye egbedasie halo dodoawo na miape agbeta po dodoa me gegeda meyo le meko aye miape agbanle vioku a miape dodoa wenye ma miase mi anglon kofe ma he na sofie awe ye a endanye chichi alo de viopete o mele fe hegbo ta egbe wo yo tepe o menne be ya yo le ke memre dagbe anye nkeke ma mleto a wa gere mi ajile deba enye Jubilee park ta aten avani be me kpogo mele egbe echo ya vayiko egbe a kuda ya woda fida emete kpogo mele mewa ke ma memre dagbe ja gbabe wona ya mega hejen because nenye be memre dagbe wonu ko fe be mi gbotro ile
ya gbotro ya ahoga mi ahoga la mesi ameyo kata avangolonkosi ta ya minawe monu popo blibo be wa angolonko maka agblebe mi enwolo penwe takala pla kwepe bo nu ya mi wo nyebe they are also part of the asogli ta nu ya mi wo nyebe mina op assemblyman alo assemblyman o honko mina mon gbogbo no honko kata me yo kata pe kadku le penwe le akwepe le takala no ko venami ne mia atun renew nawe ta penwe to takalato akwepeto yo chome o me do lemo mon kokpo ko emeten va be mia ava obo ava ado ekpelon defimi agmonon ko alo do likade na o gakea le nyatepe me mi na assemblyman o alo assemblyman o jawagba edo takalato a okwekove akwepe a okwekove ta fifia mile do na yo ha ta mi do lemo
assemblyman waga gbaga kokoko yin
yes
okay akpe mi ho sebe be pande de aga nyo amede bene wa achokaba anye gomekpola le wona Vivian Mahaffey memredagbe ne wava ayi mi se municipal director na National Health Insurance Authority no mi agbo apeto Xavier Amakpa akpe de opeva ta me penya asalamu leji patapata ye miaga ayi de miape awona akpabubu ga ke magbele hagbe ya de mi agbo vie egbo
Samini everywhere Samini every day John Mr. J Dada bakupe menina dada bakupe oyininye Africa raga ininye dada bakupe menina dada bakupe oyininye Africa raga ininye I am the king, I am the lord, I am the mediator, I'm the builder of the fort, I am the bridge maker. What's a king without a regiment? If you really want to battle, brother, better check your readiness. Arsenal in my residence, Man United as a team with my crew, I'm the president. Early bird be the first to learn. Sesame on the high grade, we make the fire burn. Dada bakupe, the men in dada bakupe. Oh, in Africa raga in dada bakupe, the men in dada bakupe. Oh, in Africa raga in Rum crew man, you know go get me. Rasta no be toy, don't know fi set me up. Them lay ambush and I try set me up. And them know I'm good, Jaja bless me up. Funny man say him I go end my career when him can't even run a 10-mile career. Everybody knows me at the benchmark for years. Gonna rock a dada bakupe, dada bakupe, men na dada bakupe. Oh in Africa raga in dada bakupe, men na dada bakupe. Oh in Africa raga in dada bakupe, men na dada bakupe. Oh in Africa raga in dada bakupe, men na dada bakupe. Oh in Africa raga I reign supreme. Yeah, na na na.
It's the Global Morning Show. Global Morning Show. It's the Global Morning Show. Global Morning.
Media promo. Adipa Prime Estate. Do page ne kado. Hena anyigba yo pasile boboe. Leho, Shy Hills, Ohwe, Predambaye, Le Nananya efe asisiwo, Predzuwa jabe. Miape media promo avadi anyele game. Don't kwejibe. Adipa Prime Estate. Nye do page na kado. Yido kakple do po abe. Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. Ple Ghana Pharmaceutical Society. Le Amogan to ple Otinu to Mesia. Ko Adipa Prime Estate media promo mono kwakwa na flanyegba na oyo hambe anyegba to anyegba yiwo midra na le kokwe pe me high 20,000 Ghana cedis le fifiama akwe 18,000 Ghana cedis kele ho penwe akpo plot de ka afle 15,000 Ghana cedis ple 20,000 Ghana cedis le Sunrise don kwejibe nye wana site plan ple indenture free fema he abe ale enya enia nye jra anyegba yonku hiade kamelo le asibobo etoke kia keji ye mododo hatomia fe anyegba o me fine se ple jide gbon sen le hesia yi gede mi afe do fe le kokwe ta kana Star Oil Filling Station, Letego Enterprise Squad, Tututu, Lehua, near Le KK House, first floor. For Kanami Hena Numekoko, 0248 965 288. Allo 0240 048 612. At Deeper Prime Estate, still quality yet affordable.
Ago. Miedo gbenami katan gbepande de cho ho municipal assembly agbonami ole nyanyanam dugbaja pe eyi debe miaga he miafe ajoga yo ke mi kenane assembly banto anye property rate alonu no mesife ajoga yata obia cho ehoto pakpele america tanya be yo kena property rate alonu no mesife ajoga be wajagba abaka ofe ajoga o evelianye business operating permit ike taxi to pakpele afueton keketo ike mi den konabe mahama kandu alo tricycle o chebe wa he le pesia epeme etonlianye business operating permit ike asichala bubu abe efia seto aklasi no do wala abe babao ple hairdresser akple bubu o sia o kenane assembly le pesia deme eya ta obia chomia sibe na nyabe ajoga ya odumeto ade leyu eye me poke na assembly adekola aja agbana ide revenue office assembly ane na bahe ajoga ya odumeto de sia de ke elemutiu gako ijia million debe building permit ikene be bi atuhwa ava assemblia ava ho agbanlevi ade ope edo ikene bia awolaji alo ho ikene bia tulaji tefe ikemia ho building permit ya ole ayenye assemblia pe physical planning department ata assemblia le nyanami be le gbepande de avomegbe a ona ameyokata ike ajogade le unti ohiebo akena assemblia alo bo le ho de tu le tefe de ike ohiebo ho permit cho ifia ka bata sine september pe nkeke bla eto ajibe kwa vahe ope ajoga okata kenebe eseto mevahe ajogayawa task force agede eduame aho ajogayawa akpasese midon kujibe enye dadale dukwave sejibe na gbebe yimahe ajogao lobe na fo ajoga holao assembly aton kroide honu wa ade omode wanamata ata obia chomi katansibe nya wode seji ajomia fa jogao be mi afenu to ma no aton ayide ngogbe kenebe na de me konawa aton agede budget office le municipal assembly ame alebewa ademe na chito akpena me.
Waking you up every weekday morning.
Global Morning Show.
Mr. Passenger, tia motor rider, them from Moye Mumbai. Tia papa driver, tia anti-passenger. Tia motor rider, them from Moye Mumbai.
All right, so let's take you to the road safety now. We talk about our road safety, how we need to be as safe on our road. The very things we must ensure, we must put in place to ensure that we are safe on our roads. We just brought you a report that from January to August, 2,000 lives were lost. That's right, unfortunate. So today we are back again, and we'll be looking at the use of crash helmets. That'll be our focus. We have our regular guest joining. Hello, Bismarck Sakite. Good morning.
Good morning, Jojo.
I hope you're doing well.
By God's grace, I'm doing well. What about you?
I'm fine.
We bless God.
All right, so we are talking about, or we're going to look at the use of crash helmet. And so it means this, we are directing it to our motorcycles. How about our bicycle riders?
They're also part.
Okay.
So a very good morning to your listeners and then your viewers. It's always great to come their way through your medium, and we really do appreciate this opportunity. we hope the messages we do come here to share, the education we give out to your listeners, do go a long way to help all of us. Because we just read a news item that about 2,000 lives have been lost this year from January to August, and we are yet to do the last quarter of the year. So unfortunately it could go up, but we are praying that it doesn't go up. But in as much as we pray, our actions would play a greater role in reducing the crashes than our prayers, if only we do the right thing. And for this side of the country, the Volta region, most of our crashes have involved motorcycles.
Okay.
And majority of the fatalities that we record as a result of motorcycles. So it's very important that we educate the motorcyclists to ensure that they do put in the right, adhere to the right road safety measures to ensure that the crashes and then the fatalities are subsequently reduced. Because the crashes, about 48% of the crashes in Volta region are as a result from motorcycles and tricycles. So cycles contribute to about almost half of all the crashes we record in the region. So it's very important that we also focus our attention towards educating our cyclists on what to do to reduce the crashes, what not to do to ensure that we are all safe when we are on the road.
All right.
So that's why we are here this morning.
That's fine. So just quickly move ahead, and we'll talk about some importance of the use of these helmets, the crash helmets.
All right. So using a crash helmet is a requirement for you to be on a motorcycle or some tricycles. You see, some of the tricycles, there are differences. We have the Abubuya, the one for the goods. Those ones, the driver is also supposed to be in a crash helmet. So for
sometimes we see people in the trunk and also sitting beside.
That's dangerous. You are not supposed to be in a trunk. It's very dangerous. So for every individual using a motorcycle or a tricycle, you are supposed to be in a helmet, and it is a law. When you look at the road traffic regulations, LI 84, it talks about the compulsory wearing of protective clothing in respect to motorcycles. And then sub-regulation 1, I'll read that one quickly. A person shall not ride or be a pillion rider on a motorcycle, motor tricycle, or motor quadricycle, those with 4 tires, unless that person wears reflective clothing and a protective helmet that A is specifically designed for use in connection with the cycle, and then B fits with the chin strap properly fastened under the chin. So the law mandates that once you get on a motorcycle, you are supposed to be in a crash helmet, and the crash helmet is supposed to be designed for that motor cycle that you are on. They have various types of helmets. We have some that the bicycle, those who ride bicycles, their helmets are different.
Yeah.
And those with motorcycles too, your own too is different.
Yeah.
However, it's also important that when you get the one that is fitted for the vehicle type you are using, you are also supposed to ensure that the crash helmet is fastened to the chin. So some just put it on that all.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to fasten it. It's supposed to be fastened so it firmly holds your head. So wearing a crash helmet, one, it's a requirement for you to be on a motorcycle, and then it's also in place to protect your head and your brain. Most importantly, your safety even should come first, even before what the law is saying. So you wear the helmet to protect your head and to protect your brain. our heads are not that strong enough. So when you wear the helmet, it also helps you to reduce the fatalities by about 40%. Because when you are not in a crash helmet and you are in a motorcycle and you are involved in a crash, the likelihood of you dying or involved in a serious injury is very high. But if you are in a crash helmet, well fastened, you are very much protected in terms of fatalities to about 40%, and in terms of injuries to about serious injuries to about 70%. So it's very important that you realize that wearing the crash helmet, first of all, is for your own safety, as it protects your head and it protects your brain.
All right.
And also, the crash helmet also enhances visibility. It is designed such that it's supposed to be reflective. But then when you are riding a motorcycle, for instance, and then you are not in a crash helmet, the place is dark, sometimes it also reduces the visibility. And here is the case where sometimes your headlights too are not that visible. They are not clear enough. So it's very important that we understand that wearing a crash helmet, first of all, it's for your own safety, and it reduces injuries and fatalities. And also, it is mandated by law. The road traffic regulations, LI 2180 2012 regulations 84. Yes, so that's why it's important to wear helmets.
Okay, so you talk about visibility. I want to get that clear, because the glass in front is not a lens, right?
No, the glass is supposed to aid you to see. Then, yes,
not the wind or any particles from entering your eyes.
That one is also there. It's also supposed to do that. So that's also the other benefits of wearing the crash helmet, where you are able to keep yourself from any particles, dust, rain, or anything getting into your eye. Because when that happens also, there is a tendency that you would want to use your hands or to get those particles off your eyes. And what it means is that you now have to be using one hand holding the handlebar of the motorcycle, and that could be dangerous. Yes, so it's very important that we have the crash helmet on.
Okay, all right, that's fine. So are there some issues you have observed amongst these people that are worrying situations you want to address?
Yes, unfortunately, we have the situation whereby our riders, some riders, do not wear crash helmets and they ride without it. They state various reasons why they are unable to ride with the crash helmet. Some would say, oh, I'm just riding on a short distance, I'll just be back soon, I'm not going far. Some would say, when I wear it, it's very uncomfortable. Yes. And some would give other reasons that, oh, they have only one, so their pillion rider doesn't also have a crash helmet to wear. So we realize that most people do not wear helmets. Most riders, the pillion passengers or riders also do not wear crash helmets. But then when I read the law, we realized that it states that the rider, the pillion rider, they are all supposed to be in a crash helmet. Yes, and then we also realized that even for the people who wear the crash helmets, they do not fasten the crash helmet to the chin. It is not well fastened, so it can easily fall off. So these are some of the observations we have made on the road.
Okay, so compliance level, after you have mounted or you've come to stage your surveillance team at certain designated places on our roads, the response after, is it encouraging?
Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not, because the three people say Fibia Mensa home. Yes, to it.
So are these menses a lot? Do we have a lot of menses, or we just have a few?
That is the issue. Unfortunately, we are having quite a number. Yes, and we hope to reduce the number. That is why we are carrying out the education. The education is very important because when you understand that your head is very important and wearing a helmet will protect your head, it should be easy for you to grasp this message than, oh, we'll be on the road. If you catch you with a helmet, we would arrest you, we will persecute you. Fine.
Okay.
That one is there to deal with recalcitrant riders. But we want this focus to be on your safety, on your priority, on your safety, your health. That's what's important. Because if you are in a crash helmet and we are able to reduce the fatalities, we are able to reduce the injuries, it's all to our benefit. But when you have situations whereby you fail to wear a crash helmet, you are involved in an accident or a crash, the likelihood of you dying is very high. Sustaining injury is very high.
Okay.
And imagine you having to go through a surgical procedure. You would have to waste all those time in the hospital for what you could have easily wore a crash helmet to avoid. So educating them, yes, we are on it. But then we are not ending on the education. We also do focus on enforcement to ensure that the riders, the pillion riders, are also wearing the crash helmets. It's very important. And then for the various let me put it, Okada riders, most of them too have stations. Yes. So we do go to the stations, we engage them, and then for every station too, we do speak to the station masters to ensure that the riders wear helmets. Unfortunately, as of now, Okada hasn't been legalized.
Yeah.
We hope it would come. Yes. And as part of the legislations, we would also be strict on it. That you are supposed to have a crash helmet. You are supposed to be in your protective clothing. You are supposed to have some other, let's say, reflective wares to show whichever station or whatever it is. So all these will be catered for by the provision. Nonetheless, the current law mandates that once you are on a motorcycle, you are supposed to wear a crash helmet. Yes, so it's very important to all of us that we wear crash helmets so we are able to reduce the fatalities. So you can be in a crash helmet, you would be involved in a crash. The crash helmet wouldn't reduce the number of crashes per se, but then it would reduce the level of injuries and subsequently the fatalities that could be recorded.
Okay, so for us to improve upon the use, what do you propose?
So education, as I said, like I'm doing here, like we do go to the stations where they operate, and then enforcement.
All right.
Yes, by the police MTTD, and then the other agencies, and also the enforcement in the sense that this time by the station masters, the transport unions, the unions that they have, that they are also supposed to ensure that their riders are also with crash helmets. And then not only them, the pillion rider is also supposed to be in a crash helmet.
All right.
Yes.
That's fine. So the use of crash helmets has been our topic this morning. It's a requirement. The law mandates you to wear them whilst you ride on our streets or on our roads. We need you alive. We need you safe. So wear them. It is for your safety. Thank you, Miss Mark, for coming to educate us this morning once more.
Thank you for having me this morning. But I would want to use this opportunity to emphasize that in as much as we've spoken about a motorcycle or cyclist, our drivers also, it's very important that we all adhere to all road traffic regulations. They are all there for our safety. 2,000 lives. It could be a figure to you. But yes, that's a whole lot of people. 2,000. A whole lot of people. In 8 months.
Yes.
In 8 months, 2,000. If you are far, it could be just a figure. But if you are very close, it's very troubling for you to hear that you have lost someone through a road traffic crash, which could be avoided. So let's bear in mind that most of our crashes are avoidable. Let's do the right thing. Wearing a crash helmet is not an option. It is a necessity. It is life-saving. It is for your own safety. Thank you very much for having me this morning.
Yeah, I appreciate your time with us. Have a great day.
All right, you too.
All right, so we are moving on quickly, and message here from Women Senior High School that want to live with you. We appreciate the time with the National Road Safety Authority. Mia yeji, mia do mia pe helmet. So very make a le moto do make a do moto jeep le moto dolache and then mia do mia pe helmet. So, Beaumont Senior High School in Jasikan is marking their 65 years of academic excellence with a week-long anniversary celebration this October. And everything is starting on Monday, 13th October with media engagements and radio programs. And that will be followed immediately by a town-wide cleanup exercise on Tuesday, 14th of October, and inter-school debates on Wednesday, 15th. There's Thursday, which is the 16th. We'll see students and staff rolling into hospitals and with donations before squaring off in a non-messy football showdown to round off the day. And on Friday is a returning graduates lead a Rivade App Moto Arcade and Blazing Bonfire setting the stage for Saturday, which will be the Grand Dema, and with the prize giving blowout. The Soulful Thanksgiving service will be on Sunday, sealing the celebration, which is under the theme honoring our past, empowering tomorrow's leaders. Organizers say Woman is ready to show the OT region how a real anniversary party is done. So all students of Women Senior High School in Jasikan, this is your message. Get yourself prepared and join the celebration. Vendolin Agriculture Shop is a one-stop shop when it comes to farming. Visit our shops opposite Metro Mass Station and also Old Akasime. Those are the location of our shops. When you visit us, you shop for all kinds of seeds, maize, vegetables, cabbage, carrot, cucumber, yellow maize, and many more. We also have agrochemicals for weeding, both selective and non-selective, for insecticides and fungicides as well. We do repairs of all kinds of spraying machines. We sell spraying machines, both manual, electric, and solar spraying machines, and motorized ones as well. All fertilizers and storage sacks are available. We have a veterinary section that takes care of all animals such as goats, sheep, pigs, cattle, and poultry. Contact us on 0208 120 032, 0208 120 032, or 0244 975 497. And before we bring you the opinion segment, be reminded that African Hill Hotel and Resort, as part of the Asogli Yam Festival, is still with us, reminding us to host our visitors every weekday, every weekend as well. When you come to African Hill, enjoy classic live band music every Saturday. Tasty dishes await you 24 hours, and enjoy spectacular panoramic view under blankets of stars amid oxygen fresh air. Book our conference for all your meetings, up to 50 people, that's the capacity. Call 0208 267 501, 0208 267 501. African Hill, the place to relax, eat, and sleep during the Asogli Yam Festival. African Hill, the place to stay in home. So, me penya salao afia tonye wunu donye ya Kofi Gamo ava aye jina me kule me fe enyame jojuro yenye opinion segment wana me no to jina mi.
If I was a carpenter, would you still love me, baby? If I was a fisherman, would you still love me, baby? If I never owned a car or drove a truck, would you still love me, baby? If I was a Rasta man by the countryside, would you still love me, baby? Yeah, love don't cost a thing. Would you still love me, baby? Would you still love me, baby? Would you still love me, baby? Would you still love me, baby?
Gologo metowe asoklite navadohe evado plejo kele jijobli bomia Victor Electronics the asoklite special promoter me plenona na ofun 24th September versus the 4th October 2025 le asoklite special promo yamia Netflix TV to 65 inches plejivo le ajodoha dengo ya ogbo abe TCL Samsung LG plebubu osia aho 7 kg twin top washing machine allotable top refrigerator free Fema hey, kele promo ape vivi meta. Victor Electronics gabubo de 32 inches television G. Wovazu 980 Ghana cedis peko. Kenubu yiwo promo alode nuenye. Portable folding washing machine 490 Ghana cedis. 90-liter tabletop refrigerator 1,480 Ghana cedis. Double door refrigerator 1,850 Ghana cedis. 4-burner gas cooker 1,580 Ghana cedis. 200-liter chest freezer. Freezer gan lotoma. Wakwe aflele 2,900 Ghana cedis. Peko blender 175 Ghana cedis. Iron 85 Ghana cedis. Kettle 79 Ghana cedis. Microwave 799 Ghana cedis. Home theater 450 Ghana cedis. Kele mobile phone gomia. The sia depo me vile Victor Electronics. Yinye mobile phone no katan pe headquarters. Samsung, Tecno, Infinix, ble iPhone woya. The all over diani de promoata. Be wanya flena amesiame. Kama gadon kujina obe. Wana aje gomecho 24th September. Yewa wunu de 4th October 2025. No mayua. Agona mayipenya iwonye. Asoglitezan special promo. Whole we day. Your mind for day. Akpo Victor Electronics. Le RTC. Tede Ghana Commercial Banku. Agakpo ele ho bankwe. Tede NIB Bank. Le MTN Office. Tede Star Life Insurance. For Kanao. Hena nume koko. 0242 959 795. Allo 0257 025 625.
Victor Electronics, your electronic superstore.
Sami sorry no pa. Kel Chaco toothpaste na me de twitwi missing. And mommy confidence. The money nyina.
Se wushia ama na me sifite guso na mesre a. Eya wanwawa hu. Me de Kel Chaco toothpaste ene twitwi missing. Obo ade ni pa e wo bidie mu no. Ene e dia ye Kel Chaco toothpaste. E boy sen ho ban e free moawa e boy sen mu tokro. E se ahye ene enumunka. Sure say amani Kel Chaco toothpaste nso nie. Yeti center for.
Me de magical Chaco toothpaste atubu. Me use na no pa. Na dwa me koda no. E ma me sinye fita. Confidence level kwaso entibi nama. Na me si 32 ni nyina guso.
Enkane no ane maame num di bidie twitwiri yense no asanya bebie mu o bidie wo Kel Chaco toothpaste mu no MSC fita emana hoden ne sayi nka bia ma wanum ye hwam enumti mu amonom cafe wine any tobacco e kamo seso no abama mo Kel Chaco toothpaste sankofa yenchi
Kel happy smile
FDA aje edwedi nkrato ya tomo
Saswabo Sasso, mi si come tonton preko. Sasso, mi si come tonton preko. Edwana drami ne buseshe. Ye hakesia ne malaria. Minya me pone me sasso spray. Every mosquito start to run away. Tonton preko. Sasso, mi se come tonton preko. Come tonton preko. Sasso, come tonton preko.
Ojo, it's 3 a.m. What now?
Ya tisu biomo, ya tisu biomo.
Ojo, not again. It's 4 a.m. What's now?
Sorry. Last year was Yatisubium. This year, crowd, we've gone lower. Yasaya Tiso. I'm back with good news. Amazing news. Abin Soko. SG Ghana loans are back with even lower interest rates. If you're a salaried worker, whether you're on CAGD payroll, work with an SG Ghana listed institution, or already bank with SG Ghana, this is your time. Whether it's completing your dream home, paying school fees, or handling other personal needs, SG Ghana has the perfect loan for you. Walk into any SG Ghana branch from now till September 2025 and ask about Yasaya Tisu Loans promo. Let's help you get things done. You can also call 0302-214-314 for more details. Terms and conditions apply. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
It's the Global Morning Show. Wake up to an exciting morning.
Welcome back to the show. Some 5 minutes after 9 a.m. here on the Global Morning Show. It remains your favorite morning radio, Monday to Friday here on your favorite dial. We are back for the opinion segment. As I've always mentioned, we engage some of you on this segment of the show to actually get into some of the other issues that many of you have actually been discussing in the marketplaces, in the streets, in your offices, even of course on the bus to wherever. And this morning we have the presence of Raphael Wolasi Dogbe joining the conversation. Welcome. Good morning. Good to have you.
Good.
I believe you're in good health today.
I am.
Good to have you. Yeah. Albert Dongo Bediako is back. Today they are all in white. Yes. White. Just as I've always mentioned, once we start a conversation, you know exactly where they lean. They represent political parties. You listen to their positions on the issues and determine which of the political parties they lean towards. Albert, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
Okay, I'm good.
You good, eh?
I've been a bit under the weather, but I'm okay. I'm getting better. I'm recovering, yes.
That's okay. Good to have you. Listeners, join the conversation on WhatsApp or via SMS on 0247. Okay, so WhatsApp and SMS 0203 766 500 0203 766 500. Since 2023 thereabout, Ghana entered into an extended credit facility program with this Bretton Woods institution, the International Monetary Fund. This organization has actually been supporting us as part of the $3 billion ECF that we've actually been receiving from them. But the latest this September 2025 is that the Ghana's engagement with the IMF has entered a pivotal phase, as Finance Minister Dr. Kingsley Atuforsen yesterday officially welcomed the fund's mission team led by Dr. Ruben Atoyan to commence the fifth review of the country's $3 billion IMF supported program. Now, at the opening in Accra, Dr. Forsen highlighted Ghana's economic journey so far in 2025, noting that despite beginning the year with significant fiscal and structural challenges, decisive policy measures and collective action have helped to stabilize the economy and deliver measurable progress. He described the fifth review as a critical opportunity to assess Ghana's performance under the program, refine its policy direction, and incorporate the IMF's recommendation to sustain growth momentum. For his part, Dr. Atoyan said the IMF team looks forward to constructive discussions in the coming days as they review Ghana's progress on key targets, including fiscal discipline, revenue mobilization, inflation control, and financial sector resilience. The meeting was attended by the Bank of Ghana Governor, Dr. Johnson Pandit Asiama, First Deputy Governor, Dr. Zakari Mumuni, Deputy Finance Minister Thomas Nyakwampim, Chief Director of the Finance Ministry Patrick Nomo, and other senior officials from both the ministry and the Central Bank of Ghana. The fifth review is still expected to run over the next 2 weeks, and it's crucial as Ghana looks to unlock the next tranche of, guess what, $360 million in October, and maintain the reform momentum ahead of the program's conclusion in May 2026. I'm starting from Albert. From 2023, around May thereabout till now, have you seen the impact of the IMF in our economy? So that we'll say, if we hadn't gone to the IMF for this 3 billion, which of course is being given to us in tranches, this impact may not have been made within the local economy.
Let me say good morning to everybody. I want to start saying good morning in Ewe.
Okay.
No, but now I can't. I don't know. So I'm going to learn how to say it as we go forward.
You know it. You say it.
No.
Todolawe. Indinami.
Indinami.
Todolawe.
Todolawe.
Listeners.
Yes.
Indinami.
Indinami. Indinami to everybody. So.
Don't worry, you'll get there one by one.
We'll get there.
Yes,
we'll get there.
yes.
I did some checks.
Yes.
Right now. We had our independence in 1957.
That's right.
So Ghana today is 58 years. Yes. Heading to 68 years. Yes. Heading to our 69th year next year. Funnily enough, Ghana has gone to the IMF on 53 occasions. 53 occasions. So if you divide it,
since independence,
yes, we've gone there 53 occasions. If you divide it, it means that we've not gone 2 years in our life without going to the IMF.
Yes.
If we subtract it, it means that we've done only 15 years
without
the IMF. And that 15 years includes Nkrumah's 1957 to 1966.
Now you left.
And then I think somewhere between the military programs or era.
Yeah.
So almost every civilian regime in Ghana has gone to IMF. As to why it's that way, we can't tell. I couldn't find anything on Achampon's era.
Okay.
So it looks like it's between Nkrumah's time and Achampon's. Yes. We've gone to them for numerous interventions. Has it worked? No. I read a lot about the structural adjustment program in the 80s.
Yes.
We didn't seem to get a lot out of it. But unfortunately for us, Ghana and Nigeria were coerced into devaluing their currency. Naturally, in the late 60s. Because at the point in time, the cedi and the dollar and the pound were at par. The dollar was lower than the cedi at the point in time in the history of Ghana. But we went there and this advice were giving, your currency is too strong, find a way to devalue it. And that is what has brought the Naira where it is.
Okay.
That is what has brought the cedi where it is. And we don't seem to be able to control it. As to whether we've seen any impact, I can't say yes or no. For me, I feel that those monies don't really trickle down to you and I. When they come into this country, they don't seem to trickle down to you and I.
It wouldn't come. We shouldn't even expect that. But of course, we should be expecting.
There were rumors.
To see.
There were rumors of people even sharing the money before the money even gets here. I mean, it may spunk of some level of sarcasm, but
yes. Okay. So let me try to make sense out of that. Share the money as in, targeted areas where some of these monies will be invested for the social
good. They believe that some people share the money
for their personal.
Yes, because you see, there's been evidence in today's DR Congo, the then Zaire, Mobutu Sese Seko went to the IMF and borrowed money. He went there with an entourage and spent about 2 months there, borrowed $7 million, and incurred a cost of about $5 million before leaving New York.
Leaving only $2 million.
Yes, even the $2 million would have been their way back. The money is finished. So it's problematic. You see, this whole IMF thing is a shackle on our necks. We can't seem to want to get away from it. Are there genuine ways that Ghana can generate its own money and be dependent? People will tell you that theoretically is not possible, but realistically it's possible. Because Burkina Faso today have no ties with IMF. Burkina Faso is doing well. If you look at what they are doing in their country today, it tells you. But the prudence of it, the ability to stand and be firm, that will not allow these things to continue. Because all this money we've borrowed, in fact, in truth, for me, I don't see the money. I nearly spoke. I don't see the money. I don't see what it's doing to us.
What would you want to see to know that these are the positive impacts of such an ECF in the local economy?
Yeah, there should be.
Don't forget that the releases are coming in tranches.
They are coming in tranches.
They have not given us all the money at a go.
Or even if they give us all the money, there were times that they give us all the money. There were times that they give us all the money. We went there for 1 billion, 500 million. The money is given to you. You don't seem to see any way around it. One of the things that I've seen is that anytime we get the IMF money coming in, the city seems to appreciate because there's a higher supply of dollar. At the expense of the city.
Yeah.
So then the city
there's no dollar is in the system.
Yes.
And so you don't have a lot of city chasing it.
But this is what is happening. The oil marketing companies, the allergies in the black market are able to find a way of getting enough CD to sack the dollar. And send the city back to its value.
Back to the earlier question.
Yes.
What
So
want to
I would want to see, you see, Danida, I don't know if listeners will remember Danida. The Danish International Development Agency used to do something with Ghana and most African countries. When you go in for money from them, they will give you the money, but they will ask you for the project. And they will bring their own contractors to come and do the project.
Something like a similar thing that World Bank does.
Yes.
They will ensure that
So when Ghana took money from the US to build Akosombo Dam, they Kazais brought their own contractors to come and do it. So that the money does not go through too many hands.
Bureaucracies, yeah.
Look, when the money goes through too many hands, it does not get to where it's supposed to go to.
I agree.
So for me, I would want to see a different program.
All right.
That we are going for 3 billion to do big push, for instance. It's not very conducive for us to bring road contractors from the US or from New York. But let's get a consultant who will make sure that the money goes to the contractor and the roads are done. The money goes to the various farms and the cocoa is planted. You get it. But this idea of a tranche has come, so the money goes into the consolidated fund and we don't see the head and tail of it again and it's gone. Remember, Kofi, sometimes it's dangerous. These monies we are taking,
yes.
Prosper, you come in. These monies we are taking,
yes,
we are not paying it. It's the generation after us who are coming to pay.
We are not paying now.
Yeah, we are not paying now. So you see, the sad part is that people are coming to pay for monies they are not enjoying from.
So that's the point. If we are able to invest the monies into areas
something meaningful,
generational,
yes,
then they also come and meet it.
You know, there was an attempt by my people some years ago to want to do 100-year bond, if you remember.
Yes.
Cost so much in this country. The question I ask myself is that why would you want to borrow for my grandchildren to come and pay
after several years?
Yes,
100 years,
and you may not even see the money.
Anyway, it's interesting you are making this point this morning.
Oh no, but Charlie, I've told you one thing.
I know you.
Yes, but listeners need to understand these things. That you see, we are Ghanaians first. I have no problem with this gentleman sitting here. The only difference between me and him is that we have different ideology. But apart from that, we are Ghanaians first. And it's good that political communicators now start seeking the interest of the nation first.
Thank you very much. Ralph Fell, when we went to the IMF, it was as if something was actually chasing us, and so we needed to be rescued in an emergency situation. That was what led us to the IMF. Around that time, when we ended year 2022, the city was around 17 city thereabout. Then inflation was at the rafters, above 54%. We saw the money start, coming in. I don't know whether anyone is able to link the current situation now in terms of inflation, in terms of, the city's health to some of the conditions that were attached to the IMF, credit facility. I just want you to maybe establish for us whether indeed what we are experiencing today can be linked to the IMF, a program, or you feel that it is as a result of our own homegrown policies that the current government may be pursuing.
Yeah, Kofi, good morning to your listeners. Discussing the IMF engagement, I don't know if I should say I am excited or otherwise.
Okay.
Like my co-panelist mentioned, one would ask, what is the impact of the IMF deal on the individual? The local economy or the individual. And so, your question as to whether one could link the IMF program to the current economic status of the country, for me, it's a yes or no something. In the sense that, yes, this program comes with some guidelines or conditionalities. Your revenue mobilization, how you balance it with your expenditure, and then the other things.
Yes.
So, yes, Kofi, I was so much excited back then when the SWAL government said that we were not going for the IMF program, because I believed we have the human resource and then the other things to move this nation to where we wanted it to be. But for some reasons, we are where we are today. And so, yes, I will also say, I said yes or no in my earlier submission.
Right.
So the yes aspect is that, fine, the finance minister and then the economic management team are also doing their bit in ensuring that we have a stable economy, and then it affects livelihood and the other things.
Right.
So it might be that the guidelines led them to what they are doing now.
Right.
And so I said yes or no. But it could also be that, yes, they are also doing what they are doing now. What that is what they are supposed to do, and that is what they are doing now.
Right.
But largely, I would say it is a yes or no something
For you.
For me.
Great. So let's talk about your expectations on this ongoing review now. I mean, the team would actually be around for about some 2 weeks. We're expecting the next release to actually come somewhere in October. But are you expecting the timelines to be met? There was, I think, was it about the fourth release or the third one got delayed because the IMF team that came to look into our books had some reservations, and that they actually wanted or expected government to actually take certain steps to meet those conditions before the release was actually made. At the end of the day, it was released anyway, but it met or it saw a delay. This current one, what is your own expectation?
Yeah. With the current state of our economy, I want to believe this engagement will take a week or two or so.
Yes.
And we are also expecting the payment to be done this very October. That is what we are expecting. But hopefully, the payment wouldn't delay as it was in the past.
Right.
So that we can get the money paid into our account, and then whatever we needed to do needs to be done.
Albert doesn't have confidence in exactly where these funds are going. Should we be directing this one to the consolidated fund, or we should be very clear and specific in our minds that, look, if it is an IMF program, these are the things that we should be channeling these funds into. First tranche that was released to us, we should send it to this place. Second tranche, it should go here. It doesn't appear that clearly in our minds we are targeting these releases into specific areas.
Yeah. So I am believing that, or I am hoping that when the money is finally paid, it goes directly into some specific projects, like my co-panelist mentioned. If it is going into the big push, we know, yes, this is what we are doing, monumental for generations yet unborn to also come, because they are coming to pay.
Exactly.
I wouldn't expect this money to be paid into the consolidated something and finally it ends into someone's account, an individual's account or pocket at the expense of the nation. So I would expect that, yes, some specific projects are clearly stated or identified, so that when this money comes, then we zoom into action for the benefit of all.
Anyway, so Albert, you talked about a number of things, but to wrap up on this one briefly, what other ways would you feel the most appropriate ways to actually invest some of this money? We're talking about job creation. There are infrastructural gaps in our country. I mean, what should we be looking at? Then, even at that, then of course your own expectations as well.
For me, I feel that they should go into revenue-generating projects.
Okay.
Very serious ones. So,
broad roads.
build roads, improve our transport system. Because when you open up your transport system, especially your roads, it opens up the rural economy.
That's true.
So for me, I think that those are the things that we should be looking at. There are major things that, Kofi, I don't know, but are you aware that Oti, for instance, the region is divided into two?
Okay.
Yes, by the river.
Those before the river
and those after the river. And we created Oti in 2018.
Yes.
It's been 6-7 years on. They are still using pontoon to cross. Sometimes if you are not careful and you get in, the pontoon is down, you are gone.
Yeah.
But look at the situation of water. If we had not built the Akosombo Dam, the Akosombo Adome Bridge, and the Sugakope Bridge, would have also been cut off. But in tow, even in tow collection, although we also cancelled the tow collection, but in tow collection alone, those two bridges were giving us enough revenue. So I feel that we should look at some of these things and look at it well, and look at where we are going to put the money. Today, there is too much demand. Even in IT, there is so much prospect there.
Yes.
That this, I don't know what we are doing as a country. I don't know our share of the global IT platform. I don't know what we are doing, but these are things that we should be going into, and then we can generate enough revenue so that those unborn generations who come and pay can pay when the time is due. But for me,
still benefit from the
still benefit from it. Look, the Akosombo Dam was built and given a lifespan of 50 years. But look at where we are. It's still giving us a portion of our energy that we need as a country. If it cost us about $250 million then to build Akosombo Dam, but I don't think that we've lost out. We've not lost out on that project. So some of these mega projects, Valco,
transformational projects,
serious ones, not the
regular things,
the one for the optics that you do in Accra and we go and put some interchange somewhere and we think that no. Where are the state farms? They are gone.
All right.
But by now, Ghana as a country should have serious state farms. Money should be put there. The Evertoni Pualugu Dam, which was a major issue in our time, should be done. Irrigation, commercial inland fish farming. These are things that we have to look at.
Right.
It creates jobs for the people. It gives you revenue.
Right.
And if you're able to get excess, I'm telling you, you can even export. Look at our export cover now.
Right.
And import, there is no balance. So these are things that we should be doing.
You expect this review to get a smooth sail so that we can have this.
For that, the last time I was here, I told you point blank that so far I think that the NDC has fared well.
Yeah.
Even in terms of the economy, there's always been some misunderstanding in my mind because what I know from my basic economics is that inflation goes along with prices, but it's only in Ghana that price will be going up and we tell inflation is coming down. I don't seem to understand that. But I think that the NDC has done well by at least stabilizing the economy for now.
You see, I think that there is a lack of appreciation on the part of all of us as consumers and then as traders. When the cedi was jumping, the market was reacting.
Yes.
Once it rises, you see traders reacting, increasing
quickly.
Now, when it started coming down, the price got stuck.
Yes, it got stuck because they give some excuses.
The corresponding reaction that
we
saw.
There's a reduction.
Yes, but we didn't see that. And so that's exactly what the point is.
Yes.
You'll be asking yourself, the cedi is almost about healthy now.
Yes.
But why are we still paying the same prices for food?
Because our economy is not structured in that autonomous manner. That's the difficulty. They will give you excuses why they cannot reduce the price.
Reduce it.
But immediately there's an increment, they tell you why they have to increase. So those are the dynamics. But for me, I feel that the review should go well. It's not even what I expect. I pray that it goes well. We get the money, then it goes into the right projects. It should go into the right projects. If somebody is listening to us, it should go into the right project, and then the ordinary Ghanaian will have to start benefiting from some of these things. You get it? I've raised the point that if the NDC is able to do this at Impoku to Ho and Ho to Denu, and maybe is able to put a bridge in Oti to ease transportation, it will be a whole mark for them. There's no doubt about it.
Right.
So these are the things that we should be looking into. But we should also be, let me not even go to Galamsey matters for now, but we should also find a way
But it's a problem that is eating almost like a huge chunk of our resources.
It's a cancer.
I mean, so
it's a cancer that we are not able to treat well. But we should look at all these things, especially job creation. You see, the other time I told somebody something. If you study, from the time this galamsey also increased, it got intensified. Armed robbery has gone down. I don't know why, but armed robbery today is not very easy for you to hear of armed robbery. But is it that those boys and girls have gone into galamsey? We must find a way. We must find a way of looking at analyzing the issue well, truthfully. Because for now, I think crime levels are low. They are not zero, but they are low compared to when there was no galamsey. People were breaking into people's houses and all those things. But some of this money can go into studying how to regularize galamsey, how to make sure people do it well. Very, very important, so that we can cure that aspect of our problems as well.
That's fine.
Yes.
Thank you very much, listeners. His name is Albert Bediaku. We are here talking about Ghana, but so it's been a long run between MultiChoice Ghana and there's DSTV, then the Ministry of Communication and Digital Technology. But after several months of back and forth, give and take, accusations and counter accusations, this is what we got from the minister of the sector yesterday. His name is Sam George Nate, representing the good people of Ningo Pram in the Greater Accra region. He explained after several background on the new bouquet packages that customers would gain between 33 and 50% additional value on their packages. He says that under the new structure, subscribers on the Paddy bouquet at 59 cedis will automatically be upgraded to access worth 99 Ghana cedis. Access subscribers at 99 cedis will be moved to family value at 190 cedis. Family value package paying 190 will be upgraded to compact, that is 380 cedis, with access to live football matches. It goes on to say that compact subscribers at 380 will be moved to compact plus worth 570 Ghana cedis, and compact plus customers paying 570 will now be upgraded to premium, which cost 865. But that's not all, because the minister also mentioned that premium subscribers will continue to enjoy the flagship bouquet and qualify for a chance to win trips to watch selected Premier League football matches. In addition, MultiChoice Africa will also subsidize the cost of Zipper decoders. Okay, so let's talk about only the pricing for now. Ralph, this wasn't what the minister promised us. The minister was on the necks of MultiChoice, the operators of DSTV, to reduce the prices of their packages. If they fail to reduce the price of their packages, he was going to ensure that they pack bag and baggage and leave town, because he was going to shut them down. So why is he not telling us something that is different from what he's always been chasing MultiChoice for?
Initially, it might look like he has not offered us what we expected. Yes, because like you rightly mentioned, the bone of contention was a reduction in each of the package prices. But having read what what he has brought out, it seems like this new offer will only last for about 3 months or so. Where after
it may or may not, because he talked about the committee that will be reviewing after 3 months, and so the committee could actually decide that, well, let's leave it as it is.
But I think this is what we have on our table for now. Yes, I am not so excited, but assuming this mobile phone costs me 10 cedis per one, and then after negotiations, maybe something is added, maybe a yam. We might even equate that to a reduction in the package.
Do you need the yam? Did you ask for yam?
That was why I said we might.
What do you want? What did you ask for?
Yes, when you are going for negotiations, then there's a possibility that you will also move from your point A maybe you are at point A and then the other guy is also at point C. So after negotiations, you might meet at point B. So you make some gains and you make some losses. So I will use that analogy for now. That yes, we have made some gains and we have also made some losses. But the good thing is that after 3 months, we might also go for another negotiations. Maybe by that time we would have gotten what we wanted.
People want.
Yes.
So that is an admission on your part that what the Ghanaian people wanted wasn't what was given to them yesterday.
Yes, but I can also say that we have gotten something out of it. Had it not been the intervention of the minister and then the other people, we wouldn't have gotten what we have now. But I am expecting that more is done during the
Let me get personal. Are you a DSTV subscriber?
Yes.
Okay. So hitherto. Yeah. Okay, so the channels you are able to receive now. Okay. Yeah. Do you need more than them?
Kofi, honestly, I hardly even watch those.
So the analogy that you made, bringing in the yam, may not actually suffice here because you don't need it. Even those that currently you pay for, you don't even use all of them.
But the question you ask is
so
about me.
It will be better. It will better be in your interest if you are made to pay less for the same thing that you have, not to pay, the same thing, or yes, so that you have more than you need. You don't need it.
But somebody elsewhere might
like it.
Yes.
Well, Albert. So that is the point. Somebody elsewhere may want the extra channels at the same rate, and so it is not a big deal. Pay something small for more.
DSTV has been unfair to Ghanaians, not today. Oh, not today. I check long ago. They've always been on our next DSTV. In fact, in the mid 2000s, around 2006-07, there was another DSTV, another TV that came.
Okay.
And one day we just woke up and it had collapsed.
Okay.
It was gone. They got them off.
Okay.
They've cheated us for too long. For me, I never dreamt that a minister would come and be interested in the operations of DSTV. I never. Because I kept asking Esla Usu anytime I had the opportunity about DSTV. And she said, they are working around it, so they will see how to go around it. But they were cheating us. Even with this new one, they are still cheating us. That's the truth. That's not what we are asking for. The minister has been magnanimous by taking up that issue.
Okay. But you said you were not expecting that.
Oh, no, me, I didn't. In fact,
he thought that he wouldn't actually have time for.
No. It's like there was no sign.
There was issue for a minister to say he is addressing.
No, it was a big issue, but we didn't seem to see who was going to handle it.
Okay.
And I'd asked, even one time, the NCA director was around. I asked him about it and said, he doesn't. They will see as to whether it's NCA or some ministry. They will see how to go around it. Because for me, it was choking.
I didn't know it was the NCA.
Yes. It was choking. It was choking because, you see, in all honesty, look at what they give to us and the price they give to us. This new one that they've given us.
Yes.
The first problem DSTV has is that they must be able to allow people to use one decoder for multiple views.
Okay.
That's the first thing.
Okay.
That's the first thing that we have to look at.
Okay.
Because if you are giving me 200 channels to watch on only one TV station, what is or to watch on only one television? What is the essence? So even if you make it 1,000, I can only watch one at a time.
Yes.
So we should have that versatility and ability to watch in one house.
Different, yes.
We should be able to watch different channels. That's the first thing that needs to be cured. Because you are giving me more, and I can only take one at a time. So this one that they've gone to do.
The rest is redundant. You don't need them.
You don't need them. You don't. In actual fact, it's a cheating whole thing that they are doing. That I don't see how to put it again.
Right.
But let's come to what happened yesterday. The minister says that they are going to move us. I stay alone, so I do the 190 something one.
Okay.
But normally, if you check, I operate on only about 4 of those stations.
Of those channels.
Yes. Normally, I'll watch Sports Blitz. and then I'll watch CNN.
Okay.
Then I'll watch Adon TV.
Okay.
And I'll watch Kesben for sports.
That's all.
Basically, that's where I rotate. So I rotate between 4 channels.
That's all.
You are going to add more to it. You understand? But we are saying that the price is too high. Look at the price, bring it down, and also urge them to open it up in such a way that if there's somebody else in another room in my house, the person can also watch a different channel.
Okay.
At least a decoder should be able to provide for 3 or 4 rooms.
Okay.
You get it.
I
Then it
understand.
makes more sense to me. So they've made an effort. I think that there was a blockade. That's why he chose, because this proposal came not today. When he started, that was the first proposal he brought.
Yeah.
So there was a blockade. So he had to use his own strategy to tell us that, okay, fine, let's go by this proposed approach for now, whilst we negotiate for other things to be done. But if somebody is listening to me, I think that one of the things that we should seek is the ability to use a decoder in multiple purposes.
Outlets.
That's very important.
But you see, the real impact that the people of Ghana were actually expecting
was a total price reduction. Yes.
So for now, nothing
so
has
maybe
changed.
Nothing has changed. So what is going to happen is that after the 3 months, maybe that is where they would have agreed on some price changes.
Yes.
But remember that if they agree on those price changes, what is going to happen is that they're going to bring us back to our old bouquet
Yes.
and reduce the price by some margin. Yes.
So, and that was what we were asking for.
Yes, they should reduce the price. They should reduce the price. You see, in Nigeria, Kofi, Ghana, we have a lot of, excuse my word, but we have a lot of learning to do.
Yes.
That's the truth. What happened in Nigeria? Nigeria, they were also on the necks of Nigerians for a long time.
Okay.
Then, funnily enough, I think around Buhari's time, there was an agitation. So all of them decided that we are not going to use DSTV again. Everybody shut down their decoder.
Wow.
Then they quickly came in with proposals to reduce their prices and brought the prices to where they are today. So
you don't see that happening in Ghana.
No. The thing they drum us too much. Yes, but we should be bold enough. You understand? And today there are alternatives. They are what we call the TV sticks.
Of course.
Which you can go in
Just
for.
plug in.
And then you have internet and you are good to go. But the problem of that one is that because of the instability of our internet, so it's not that smooth. But I feel that after the negotiation, some judge should be able to give us something more, something we are asking for. That's the truth. In Nigeria, even in the West, you can pay for a cable TV for 1 hour.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
You can pay for 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
There is going to be a football match between Manchester United.
You pay for just
that duration.
That's all.
And pay.
Yeah.
So those flexibilities should be brought here. I don't see why they operate. Look, Sky TV, and they operate in Europe.
You're right.
They don't do the things they are doing here. So we have to go in for some of these things. Look, now if I want to watch a particular football match or a particular bouquet for 1 hour, it's 3 cedis.
Right.
I pay for that time. Then I watch that match. I'm back to the normal CNN and this ones. That ends it. So a lot of things will have to go into this negotiation. And if somebody is listening, some judge should be made aware that we expected more. I cannot say that I'm disappointed, but I'm not pleased with the outcome.
But there was an effort.
There was an effort,
okay.
of course. You see, he's done well. DSTV customers nationally, I've not had somebody speaking for them.
Yeah.
All this while, nobody is talking for them. Yes, so please, he's done well.
They released a statement during the heat of the back and forth.
Yes, because for the first time somebody was speaking. Kofi, it's not a lie.
Yeah.
I got to know of DSTV in the 90s.
Okay.
We used to call them multi-choice.
Yes.
Then they expanded. They became DSTV. Nobody spoke for us. Nobody. I had my first DSTV right after university. Then I went off. Then I came back. I'm still on it. Nobody speaks for us. So for the first time, some judge is speaking for us. For that one, I daft my heart out for him. But
could have done.
You should do better.
More.
You should do better.
Thank you very much. Have we lost our guts when we allowed this Nigerian DSTV decoders to be brought into our country so that people subscribe using it and then pay? Then the Nigerian people rather benefit for the things that we use here. Is it supposed to be the NCA? Is it something that we're supposed to have prevented these ones but have failed to do it?
Yeah, Kofi. For me, like my co-panelist mentioned,
yes,
I would have loved an alternative that will give us a serious competition.
Okay.
And even give us a better offer than what DSTV is giving us.
Is Star Times still here? No, Star Times.
they only come and then
they are not here.
So we have not had any serious competitor for DSTV, and that is why they have taken us for granted or for a ride for all these years. And so for me, if we have had that Nigerian this thing competing seriously with DSTV South Africa, I would have loved that one.
Okay.
But the distance is that they also had challenges with the distance. You do the installations, and sometimes when the weather is a bit rough, and then you can't view anything. So they didn't come prepared. For me, if you ask me, they didn't come prepared. Yeah, that is the main cause of them not standing the test of time. For me, if you ask me, that is what I have seen.
But I think
yes,
the
on
concern was
the pirated.
Yes, was on the pirated one.
Yes.
The ones that they bring the decoders from Nigeria, and come and install here. That's what you're asking.
Yes,
that's what you're asking. Yes, but you see, that one came about because of necessity.
Okay, not convenience.
Convenience
is part of it.
Yes, because you see, in Nigeria, what we are paying 400, 800 or something Ghana cedis. In Nigeria, I'm told they are paying 300.
They are paying less than that.
Oh, far less. About 300 or something Ghana cedis. So why don't I do it and even pay 400 cedis?
Which is even still lower than what I have paid here.
Yes. So it was the convenience and the necessity. The demand for it is there. If we had alternatives in every sense of it, I don't think that. I've forgotten the name of that TV. Was it Go TV or something?
Yeah, there was Go TV.
No, Go TV is part of DSTV.
So people were asking the question: these new price packages that were announced, would it apply to Go TV as well?
Yes.
So it will apply to Go TV.
I'm sure.
You are sure?
But yes, I'm sure. But the I wanted to say something. You see, MTN, for instance, became very strong. Building into the 90s, into the 2000s.
Early 2000s.
So government decided that let's give them some competition. So government brought in Vodafone. But I said I didn't end well. Because there's one thing about Ghanaians. Kofi, when a Ghanaian falls in love with you, it takes a lot of effort. It's not possible. Everywhere you go.
That one is true.
And today, MTN controls almost about 80% of our telecom this thing.
Ghanaians are like NPP people. Once they fall for
NDC rather. Sorry. So you'd realize that even if we are able to introduce an alternative, it is difficult. You remember when this live radio, when Glow FM was coming, Glow network was coming to Ghana. There was so much hue and cry. I mean, everybody, you were signing everybody, but it didn't end anywhere because Ghanaians had fallen in love with the yellow color. There was very little more you could do. So Ghanaians are falling in love with everywhere you go. Ghanaians are falling in love with DSTV. They should treat us fairly. They should be fair to us, towards us. What they do in other countries, they should do the same thing for us here.
That's right.
I should be able to be on one bouquet, but maybe I want to watch something on another bouquet at a particular time. I should be able to pay. That flexibility should be there. All those things should be there. Please.
Anyway, we have some of you joining the conversation on Facebook. Let's quickly look at some of the reactions before we continue. But you want to join the show here as well, live on phone on 0247 900 764. Otherwise on 0203 766 500. Let me fetch this one very quickly and share with you as we prepare to wrap it all. But while at that, Ralph, someone was actually touting government. Let me fetch this one quickly. Saying that how can a state that cannot regulate Trotro or Okada regulate Galamsey? I see it as sarcasm, but it is a serious observation, right?
An extremely serious comment.
Serious one.
Yes.
Ralph.
Yeah.
How should we take this one?
Regulating Okada and then that of Galamsey. The baseline is that both are illegal activities.
That's right.
Per the law. And so, it takes more than just pointing at government to curb any of these things that the person has mentioned. Because when we take Galamsey, for instance, a lot of stakeholders needs to be brought on board. From the landowners, the individuals that do the Galamsey exercise or the operations, and then up to the government of the day level. So we need a total collaboration of all these people, some institutions like the Minerals Commission, the EPA, and all other stakeholders you can think of. When we come to the Okada something, same analogy applies. We need the assemblies, the unions, the DVLA, the National Road Safety, and because one would argue that yes, the emergence of Okada has really, in a way, dealt with social vices, but it also has its own issues. The issues of teenage pregnancy, disrespect for road signs and regulations, and then the other things, and in severe cases, lives are being lost. And so we need a collaboration of all these people that I have mentioned to, fight either of the these things that the person spoke about. So it is not solely pointing at a certain government being a failure in tackling any of these things.
I agree with that. I agree with that. And Albert, are we playing the ostrich? Like we know where the solutions to the Galamsey problems are. Why are we not activating?
We can't go there.
I'm honestly getting fatigued talking about.
When you were not here, when you were at the other side,
yes,
I raised the issue of Okada.
Yes.
So I made so much noise. I was making too much noise. It's maiming people. It's destroying lives. The boys are not good and all this one. So finally, somebody called me to the office and said, "Oh, Bidiako, come." So I went. So we sat down. He said, "Oh, I've heard you speak to the issue. Yes, but can I tell you the reality?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Oh, okay. This person has about 20 of them. This your brother has about 15. This policeman has about 10. You see, this man that you are not even suspecting has about 20. So the ownership is the problem. And it's true.
Just like Galamsey.
The
excavators.
Oh, you can't buy it.
I'm saying that, you need not less than $80,000 or between that and $10,000 to buy even a mini excavator.
Yes.
See, the hungry boys in the pits, what would they get money? And that's in millions of Ghana cedis.
Yes.
How would they even get money to buy?
So you would realize that some of these problems, they are deep rooted. It would take an extremely strong, let me say, block-headed leader. Nothing concerns him. I hope you get it. That kind of leader we don't have yet. It's not that easy.
Look, are you describing like the Rawlings kind of leader?
Yes, the Trump kind of person.
Okay.
The Rawlings type of person. Somebody who we say if you are talking in the area, I don't care. Yeah. Whatever will happen should happen.
Make you happy, make we see.
But you see, whenever the financiers of the two political parties sit, go and check who they are.
Charlie,
you get it. Go and check. You get to understand that this nation called Ghana is a crime scene.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. This is from Philip Abochi. Philip says that, please, how far about oral team? We're not hearing anything. Some NPP guys are intimidating us Ghanaians. Ghanaians are not happy the way things are going. So that is from Philip Abochi there, tagging somebody also on Facebook, tagging lawyer Martin Kwebu. Then Felix also on Facebook says that, good morning, madam and the entire crew. Keep the good work for God and mankind. I say hi to my big brother Kofi Sichope. Okay, Felix, good morning to you. Thank you. Then Ghanaians are gradually losing faith in the NDC government. I urge NPP supporters to refrain from internal attacks and focus on decent campaigning. after the primaries, let's unite behind the winner. Meanwhile, where is the 24-hour economy promised by JDM? What happened to the Nkuko Nkiti policy? The 120-day Galamsey fight promise has exceeded its deadline. JDM and NDC owe Ghanaians answers on these critical issues. Greetings to Mr. Okay, so thank you so much. Teacher Constitution Wamwasi, thank you for writing to us. Wisdom Yunato is here. Says good morning, David Jijo, please. I want to know whether the ECG meters are in. My regards to Frank Cabo. Anyway, the ECG meters have been around. They have been in for some time, and so you can make that call to the ECG to see if you can actually get one. So let's be wrapping up now. Okay, so I started with Albert. So Albert, let's take your closing remarks before I get back to Ralph.
I have a plea. I have a plea, yes, to the MC.
Okay.
He's a friend, though. He's a friend, but sometimes some of these things you have to bring them to radio.
Okay.
There's a community called Determination City around the light industrial area, opposite barracks. That's where I reside. There's an old storm drain there that is highly silted. Highly silted.
Okay.
So when it rains, it's not very easy in that neighborhood.
Okay. It gets flooded.
Yes, the whole place gets flooded. And the only thing we want them to do,
just
desilt it, like they've done the Redeem one.
Okay.
It's the same. It's a two thing that joins around the Trafalgar area.
Okay.
So you see that when you get to Trafalgar, where they desilted, there's one going in. That is the one coming to my neighborhood.
Okay.
And there's one from Redeem.
Okay.
So I pleaded with the then MC Divine Bossing severally.
Okay.
We didn't get any.
Is it so heavy to the extent that the regular communal labor cannot get it?
No, it's silted.
Okay.
It's full.
Oh, okay.
So what we need actually to be done is the same thing they did from, you call it, there's a name. Then you enter the Redeem Bridge.
Okay.
You see what they did there? They opened it up properly.
Okay.
So when it rains, even that one, when it rains heavily, still Redeem is not an easy place to control.
Okay.
But my neighborhood, the water comes from Liz D to barracks. All the water passes through that very canal.
Oh, okay.
So it's a problem.
Okay.
And I'll plead. I know that if he's not listening, somebody at the assembly is listening. And unfortunately for us, because of the way it's silted, people are even building in the waterway.
Those are the factors that led to the silting.
Yes.
So those of you at the downstream, these are the
No, I'm about 100 or 150 meters from the place. But I was one of the first people to move there, and I've studied the thing, and I've been complaining that somebody. I even took our own brother, Maunyo Agbe.
Okay.
I understand he's the PM now.
Yeah.
Yes, I took him to the place to check, but we couldn't make any headway in our regime.
Okay.
But Ghana is not for NPP, it's not for NDC. So I have the right to continue asking the MC in charge to also try and help us. They should come and see the place and see how to make sure we are sorted.
Thank you very much. And listeners, his name is Albert Dongo Bediaku, speaking about Ghana this morning here on the show. Ralph?
Yeah, Kovi. I can assure my good brother that we currently having our General Assembly meeting, and then yesterday we had some discussions on sanitation, and then the MC mentioned that if we have identified some places that are that desilted that needs to be cleared, we should just draw his attention. So I believe this will get to his table, and then we see the way forward.
Thank you very much. He is an assemblyman, and so once he speaks about it, you know, some action would have to be taken by them. But we are grateful. Ralphel Wolasi Dogbe. And
he prefers to be called Wallace, so always call him Wallace.
Wallace, that's right.
And I prefer to be called Dongo. So yes.
Dongo and Wallace. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for coming. We'll show all the best.
Thank you
Let's see you again.
Yes.
Great, listeners. That's been the discussion here on the opinion segment of the Global Morning Show, bringing our time to just about some few seconds to the top of the hour. The O2 city is buzzing, and that's exactly why the whole city of Ho is buzzing. The Asolian Festival is here, and we are crowning it all later this weekend on Saturday. and it's the biggest festival here in the Volta region, and you know what that means. The biggest parties are about to just take over. Yes, the massive O2 City Bar and Lounge is throwing the mother of all parties, the All Stars Concert 2025. Charlie, there's the mega event for all the big boys and girls. Yes, get ready for an unbelievable lineup from September 26th through to the 4th day of October 2025. We're talking about DJs like the DJ Lord OTB, DJ LA, DJ Freak, DJ Face, the legendary MC Nana King, and of course, listen, the incredible hype Mana A-Swag, and the baddest African DJ himself is back on the turntables in the 2H city. D Black from Joy FM. Charlie, you want to be a part of this one and enjoy yourself and have fun. Party till you drop. And that's not even all. Also smashing the stage are K-Stan and the Wosege Squad plus a whole lot of hosts of stars. So mark your calendars, it is happening. Until the 4th day of October 2025 from 8 p.m. till you drop. Call this morning in case you have inquiries to make on 0534 947 106, otherwise 0248 630 775. Listeners, many thanks to all of you for being around. We started at 6 and here we are 10 in the AM, and you're still here and we just about to wrap it all up. Gijo, good morning. I think enforcement of the traffic regulations is a problem. From January to August, two group of people. Most of these can-dos are owned by the law enforcement officers. So sad how these things are happening. This from a listener as well. Can you do well to add your name to your message next time? Yeah. Anyway, we are done for today. Many thanks to everyone who played a role to ensure the success of today's production work here on the morning show. Many thanks to our technical head, Godwin Komachi, aka Scratch, aka the Grandmaster. Bro, good morning, and thank you so much. Frank, good morning. Thames, good morning. Thank you so much for carrying our content to the outside world on Facebook. Samuel Evans, many thanks to all of you. Walter Kinakoto was part of the conversation. As a matter of fact, he is a co-host. Good morning to you, brother, and thank you. Listeners, my name is Kofi Gamo, completing the last hour of the show here for us today. Enjoy the rest of our programs.